And a very good evening to you. Welcome back to Raimondi Park on this beautiful Friday night. It's Ballers and Hawks in Game 4 of our 6-game series. The Ballers won in walk-off fashion last night, a Dylan Tatum solo home run. And we are just about ready to get things going. Let's turn it over to our public address announcer, Mr. Mark Kahn.
Oakland Ballers! Running out on the field with the Ballers today are the Ballers youth players. Batting leadoff and playing shortstop, number 3, Tremaine Cobb. Batting second, the right fielder, number 9, Isai Santos. Hitting third, the first baseman, number 29, Christian Almanza. The cleanup hitter, second baseman, number 4, Danny Harris. Hitting fifth, the designated hitter, number 15, Cam Buford. The sixth hitter, left fielder, number 28, Lou Helmick. Hitting seventh, the third baseman, number 13, Jake Allgaier. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 2, Tyler Lozano. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 11, Davis Trueck. On the mound, number 30, Noah Milliken.
Thank you, Mark. It is Noah Milliken on the mound, making his 12th start of the year. The Ballers run out in their home cream uniforms with green hats, the Boise Hawks, in an alternate black top that sort of melts down into a green in their bottom of their jersey with gray pants and green hats as well. Ballers with the win last night are now 2-1 in the series. A win today would see at least a split in the series. We will now send it down to the field where we will have Curtis DePrey bring out the colors and the Oakland Gay Men's Chorus on Pride Night sing this rendition of the Star Spangled Banner.
So proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
We are ready to go on a Friday night. The lineup for the visiting Boise Hawks. Here it is. Take it away, Nevada Cullen.
Well, Cash Beecham's back. He's here today, the first-year field manager for the Hawks, who are 43-38 this season. Noah Marcello is the center fielder back in the starting lineup, leading off. The only player to feature in all now will be 82 games in this Pioneer League season. Ethan Underwood, the second baseman, bats second. Taylor Darden, the third baseman, hits fourth. Max Jung Goldberg with 3 homers over the last 2 days. Cleans up. He plays left field. Jake Jelly, game-tying homer yesterday. Right fielder hits 5th. Connor Dayton, the pitcher, back in the DH slot, hitting 6th. Jeremy Bagora is the first baseman, batting 7th. Ethan Crawford, catcher, bats 8th. He has an extra base hit in 4 straight games. Paul Myro, the 4th, is the shortstop, batting 9th. Hawks will roll with Gabriel Pacheco. He'll be opposed by none other than the Milkman.
The Milkman is Noah Milliken, who still is leading the league in qualified ERA, 66 innings pitched, It is a third of an inning more than what he needs to be qualified through 82 games. So he just gets over that threshold. He, this year, is 4-1 in 11 starts, a 2.73 ERA. Batters are hitting only .222 against him. He has struck out 72 batters. That's a team-high 72 batters, and walked only 9 in those 66 innings.
Had one of his worst starts of the season, quote-unquote, last time out in a 12-10 win against Rocky Mountain. 4 earned runs over 5 innings of work. Milliken will be backed up by this defense. In the outfield from left to right, Helmick, Druick, and Santos. Infield from first to third, Almanza, Harris, Cobb, and Allgaier, as Tyler Lozano does the catching for Noah Milliken, the righty.
You win the game with a walk-off home run. You get the night off the next day. That's how it goes right now between these two catchers. Both Tatum and Lozano are swinging very hot bats. Lozano this year up to .315. And so last year when it was kind of hard to find a catcher who could produce for you, both are producing, and we've seen both in the lineup sometimes on the same night. Today, it's a day for Lozano catching Milliken. In is Marcelo, and the first pitch of the ball game is a sinker popped up and out of play behind home plate at 6:36 p.m. It is a considerably colder first pitch than yesterday, a 66-degree first pitch, so a 7-degree difference. The 0-1 on its way. The sinker is just a touch low at 89. It's 1-1. Marcelo came into the game late last night as a defensive replacement, then struck out looking against Connor Richardson in the 8th. A 1-1 pitch on the way, and Marcelo takes a breaking ball that catches the outside corner. It's 1-2. Marcelo at .359, 10 home runs, 68 RBI, and what I might imagine is a league-leading 30 doubles.
It is third.
Never mind.
Believe it or not.
1-2, the count. Milliken to the plate, and it swung on and missed. The breaking ball off the plate, and that's how this ball game gets started.
And he threw it on back-to-back pitches, too. Milliken with that breaking ball, which he calls a breaking ball. I asked, is it a slider? Is it a curve? He said breaking ball, and he gets it a strikeout of Marcelo to start his day.
He perplexes him with the breaking ball. This is Underwood. First pitch to Ethan Underwood is a sinker that catches the top outside corner for strike one. Underwood yesterday led off the game with a home run. It was a 9-8 ball game that the Ballers took. He had 3 hits in that ball game. The 0-1, it swung on and fouled back. Another sinker, and it's a quick 0-2 from Milliken.
That's back-to-back 3-hit games for Underwood. He's also done that in 3 of his last 4 contests, part of a 12-game hit streak for the left-handed hitter.
I think the turning point for Milliken this year was his start in Boise. The 0-2 pitch on its way, and it is high and away for ball 1. And what I mean by that is he did well for the first couple of games, but the performance he had in Boise, you really thought, no, this guy is good.
Yeah.
1-2 the count. Pitch on its way, and it's off the plate.
It was June 28th, a 4-2 Oakland win, in which he threw 6 2/3 innings on just 80 pitches.
Underwood wants time, and it is granted. Alan Walker, the one behind the plate, granting time. It's Jason Venzon over at first, or Venzone. Try to get the correct pronunciation. Mark Kahn went with Venzone, and Bill Shortridge at third. A 2-2 for Milliken. The kick and the pitch. A high chopper toward Harris at second. He backs up to get the big hop, and then he spikes one into the dirt, and Almanza cannot make the play, and that was very odd looking for Danny Harris, who threw it straight into the ground on a very short throw.
Could call it a speed-induced error because Underwood was trucking down the line, and that definitely got in the head of Danny, who had no business spiking that ball to first base. Either way, Underwood is on for Taylor Darden.
About as cut and dry an error as you can have in professional baseball. I hate to say it. First pitch to Darden is a fastball for a strike. I mean, you get up the ball, you look like you've got it. I think he actually played that ball well. He waited for the top of the hop there, but just threw it straight into the dirt. And short hopped Almanza. Pitch to Darden is a sinker down and in. So a runner on here in the first. No score. Underwood.
18.
19 steals on the year now. The 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball. That's a called strike 2. Underwood with a stolen base yesterday in the 5th. A 1-2 pitch to Darden. Here it comes. It's a sinker, just a touch low. 2-2 the count. Taylor Darden did not play yesterday except for a pinch hit in the 9th in which he walked.
Yeah, he's a really good in terms of on-base guy. 525 on-base percentage this season. That means he's getting on more than half the time.
But he's 0 for 7 this series. He's the best hitter in the league. Underwood, a good lead at first. The 2-2 pitch, and he swings and hits this one to left field. It is down for a base hit. Over his helmet to try to cut it off. He will. His throw to third will not be in time, and Darden, who hit it down the line, has a stand-up double. That was a breaking ball that Darden was, let's say, a little bit fooled on, but was still able to pull. Leaned into that swing. It's second and third now. And here is Max Young Goldberg.
Yeah, that was just a breaking ball over the plate, and that allowed Darden to poke it into left field. Should be a man on second with 2 outs in this inning. Instead, Underwood at third, Darden at second because of an error.
Young Goldberg at 357, 23 home runs, 118 RBI. The league has not been able to figure this guy out, and the Ballers certainly haven't either. Milliken's first pitch is a sinker that's high for ball 1.
This season, Young Goldberg against Oakland hitting .350 with 19 RBI, 4 doubles, and 4 home runs.
In at third is Allgaier. The rest of the infield is playing back against the left-handed hitter. The 1-0 from Milliken is just off the plate, a changeup, 2-0. On deck is the right fielder Jake Jelly, who had a long home run in the 8th last night to tie the game off of Connor Richardson. Milliken to the plate on 2-0. That one is off the plate as well. Another changeup. It's 3-0. Now, a walk is not the worst thing in the world in the situation. You could put the double play on with that open base at first currently. You don't need to groove one to Young Goldberg here. Milliken throws. He does groove one. It's popped up. Shallow right. Out is Harris. In is Santos. Santos will call him off. He'll make the catch, and only a bluff toward home on the very shallow fly out to right. 2 away in the inning.
I mean, that's just a great pitch from Noah Milliken on 3-0 to throw it just that tiny bit above the zone with the fastball to make sure that Young Goldberg gets under it. It looked appealing. He went after 3-0. You don't blame Young Goldberg. He's one of the best hitters in the entire league. But credit to Milliken for making the right pitch there.
Well, there will not be any earned runs this inning. I can tell you that for sure. However, it is Jake Jelly at the plate with 2 outs. First pitch, Jelly swings. It's off the hands. It's shallow. Cobb backing up. He stops. He's there. He makes the catch, and the inning is over. That's 2 balls not hit all that squarely. Back-to-back with runners at second and third. A fly out to right, a pop out to short. It's no runs on a hit and an error. 2 men left on base, and it's no score heading to the bottom of the first on 860 AM The Answer. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball here on 860 AM. The Answer. No score as we play in the bottom of the first. We'll see Cobb, Santos, and Almanza against the right-handed starter for Boise. It's number 15, Gabriel Pacheco.
And Pacheco Friday, a week ago, against Yuba Sutter, tied his season high, 5 1/3 innings in his 4th start. 6 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, and an 8-2 loss. The 6'1", 195-pound righty from Spring, Texas is 23 years old and has a 9.35 ERA this season, 0-1 record. This is his 5th start, 17 1/3 innings, 30 hits, 7 walks, 17 Ks, I should say. And Pacheco is in his 2nd year in the league after pitching with Ogden last year.
We did not see Ogden last year, but I do recognize the name. In steps Tremaine Cobb to lead it off here in the bottom of inning 1. Pacheco, the right-hander, into his slow windup, and the first pitch is inside for ball 1. Sort of a windup similar to Tremaine yesterday. He really takes his time. The 1-0 on its way. Cobb looks at a strike on the low outside corner. It's 1-1.
Defense behind Pacheco in the outfield left to right. Young, Goldberg, Marcello, and Jelly. Infield first to third, Begora, Underwood, Myro, Darden. Crawford does the catching for the righty, Pacheco.
Into the slow windup again. The 1-1 pitch, and Cobb is hit, but did he swing?
I think foul ball is the call, maybe.
Foul ball's the call. Cobb is saying it hit him on the arm. Alan Walker said no, it didn't. But I think Cobb
Trey's rolling
swung.
up his sleeve.
It's a swing anyway. I think it absolutely hit Cobb on the arm, but I think he swung anyway. So right now, Alan Walker is having a chat with Aaron Miles. We may need to see a replay on that. I think at the end of the day, Cobb is going to remain at home plate. Alan Walker will call in the umpires to have a chat just to see whether or not it did indeed hit him.
We got a replay from Ben.
Well, let's see.
And from Gage.
I'm going to watch the one from Gage since it's in front of my face.
I saw arm. But it also kind of looks like swing.
Well, I think he swung. I do think he swung, but can you see if it hit his arm over there as you slow it down, Ben?
Inconclusive from Ben.
Well, the umpires come together. I think it did hit Cobb, but I also just think he swung through.
I don't know if it's – and the umpires can talk about that. They can say, hey, just call it a hit by pitch, but say he swung.
I think Crawford got a piece of it as well on the way through. So they're going to send Cobb to first, and Crawford now needs to have an appeal. Here comes Cash.
Yep.
He's going to have a conversation with the umpires.
I think I got to agree with Tyler on this one. I think that he did swing, and so it would not matter then if if it's foul ball or not. Cash Beecham is very upset with Alan Walker. Now first base umpire Jason Venson is going to talk to him.
I can understand Cash's issue here. However, I think it's up to the Hawks to ask for an appeal now. They should ask for an appeal.
Yeah. It's the least they could do.
I mean, Cash, he's been in this game a long time, man. He's heard it all, and now look, he's demonstrating Cobb's swing. I mean, he's really not letting this go right now, and Pacheco's going to get in a couple extra tosses. Cash Beecham still on the field talking with Jason Venson. All right, and now
good for Cash getting his money's worth.
Now it departs. I understand where that's coming from.
Yeah.
I think they got the call right that he was hit. But it's up to the Hawks to then appeal on a swing.
Right. And they never really appealed.
Here's Eastside Santos. Pacheco to Santos. And the first pitch fastball is at the knees for strike one. Santos yesterday was hit by a pitch twice and walked. He's at 278 on the year. The 0-1. He looks at a ball off the plate, 1-1. So the leadoff man is on for Oakland. In a scoreless game in the bottom of the first. Pacheco kicks and fires, and Santos takes a fastball for strike 2. I want to say that was a quick pitch from Pacheco, but it certainly was a stunted delivery. And so that ball, even at 88, got on Santos rather quickly. And I will say good on Pacheco for switching up the looks. Not just the looks over to first, but the types of delivery. Cobb leads from first. It's a 1-2 to Santos. He swings and just gets a piece of it. Now, to my eye, that arm slot from Pacheco looked like a curveball very early.
Yeah?
I mean, that almost looked like a tip.
Well, that wasn't a curveball.
Or an off-speed pitch is what I mean to say.
Okay.
The 1-2. There it was again.
That's the curveball.
That's the curveball.
Are you saying potentially he's tipping with
The
his
arm slot. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. That's something to look for. It almost looks like he's short-arming that.
Is that what I'm looking at? There's something that just looks a little bit different on the last 2 pitches. The 2-2 on its way.
Yep.
Yes.
Fastball. Yeah. He's
Wow, that is.
You cracked that code very quickly.
Well, for any
That would
Hawks
explain.
front office members watching this right now,
Yeah.
back to first is Trey Cobb.
I mean, that would explain the amount of times he's been hit. 30-plus hits
It's
in
a
his.
3-2 count to Santos. Pitch on its way is a line drive to right field. That's a base hit. Cobb will stop at second, and the first 2 men are on.
That is a swing from a guy who is not surprised by an off-speed pitch right there.
It cannot just be me, right? I mean,
No.
Maybe it's not actually happening, because otherwise I think the Hawks coaching staff would have come out and said something.
I don't know. This does happen just sometimes. It happens at the major league level. Sometimes guys just tip their pitches.
I mean, it's the difference between a rear back right now or not. Here's Almanza. 2 men on, nobody out here in the first. First pitch, fastball right down the middle at 91. It's 0-1. No score in our ball game, bottom of the first. Pacheco to the dish. That's fastball off the plate at 91, 1-1. Now I'm really just waiting for the next off speed.
Right.
Just to see whether it's all in my head or not. We watch a lot of baseball, man,
Yeah.
and we watch a lot of different pitchers.
Breaking ball. Well, change up, but
Yeah, off. I mean, you're looking at
you could tell.
your different grips. 2-1 the count.
It is a short arm on an off-speed pitch, and it's a fastball when he's rearing back, like you said.
Ground ball towards second. This is going to lay out, and the second baseman flips to short for 1. The return throw to first is in time. A 4-6-3 double play. And there are 2 gone. Cobb will go to third.
Well, you can tip your pitches all you want. If you execute that fastball just below the zone, you're going to get ground ball outs.
Oh, yeah. Harris at 308. 18 doubles, 12 home runs, and 65 driven in. The first pitch to Harris is a called strike 1, 87 on the outside. Oh, and 1 the count. Pacheco waits some more. Now the pitch, swung on and missed. 89, top of the zone, a quick 0-2 to Danny. Score in the bottom of the first. Ballers had the first 2 men on with nobody out. Now a man at third with 2 outs. An 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. And Harris is gone swinging. We move on to the second. No score on 860 AM. The Answer. Welcome back to the second inning. If anybody wants a BART car, they can turn around and get one right now because we're throwing out BART cars live on the broadcast. So Nevada and I will start chucking some BART cars out, and whoever wants them can grab one.
Oh, no. I threw one over the fence onto the field.
All right. And if you want a BART car, one more from Nevada, and that's it. So thank you all for participating. If you're listening to the game right now, you can get a BART car by coming up to the broadcast. Otherwise, they're all gone. It's the top of the second. Dayton, Begora, and Crawford are the first 3 to face Noah Milliken. First pitch is swung on and fouled away by Dayton, the DH. I love Cam Dayton's line from the 22-9 game. Cam Dayton, the pitcher, was 0 for 3 with 4 runs scored. That's a great line. The 0-1. Fastball called, strike on the outside corner. Maybe not a great line for Ballers fans, but just listen. As far as box scores go, we see some crazy stuff. That's funny and crazy to me.
You mentioned the hit by pitches, right?
3 hit by pitches and a fielder's choice. The 0-2, high and away.
I mean, it was just a line where I was writing it in my notes, and I just chuckled. I was like, that's funny. I mean, it helps the on-base percentage.
Dayton is 0 for 6 this year, at least on these stats.
No, that is not correct.
Yes.
Because he doubled in a pinch hit at bat against Yuba Setter. But that needs to be fixed because it's not in the official stats.
So we'll call him 1 for 7 then.
Yeah.
0-2 pitch. Milliken with 1 strikeout in the first. He stranded runners at second and third. The 1-2 is swung on and fouled away. That was a breaking ball that was coming down and in toward Dayton. And he was early on it.
That's a good pitch, too. That's one if he takes it. I'm not sure that that's called a ball, even though it was just inside.
Milliken set. The 1-2 on its way is swung on, hit to right field. Over is Santos into the alley, and a small leap. He makes the catch for out number 1.
That was a well-hit ball there by Cam Dayton. Kind of guided it into right field, and maybe his bat speed could maybe increase a bit. However, considering he's the fact that he is a pitcher, I like the swing.
I was going to say, I think that's a swing of a guy who was just a little bit off balance, but was able to stay back well on a pitch.
Yeah.
The first pitch to Jeremy Begora is swung on, popped into shallow center field. This is going to fall in between everyone. Picking up it is Santos, and it's a 1-out single for Begora. That'll bring up Ethan Crawford. Crawford was the DH yesterday. He tripled to center field, a ball that went off the glove of Darryl Buggs that may have saved a home run. We're not quite sure.
I did talk to him He was not sure. All he said was he should have caught it.
Crawford was 4 for 6 on Wednesday, and he drove in 5 that day. First pitch sinker is up and in for ball 1.
Yeah, he had 4 run-scoring hits in that game for a season high in RBI.
Here comes the 1-0 from Milliken. Pitch on its way is swung on, hit to third. Allgaier slowly hit, goes to second for 1. Harris's return throw is not in time. It was a really good throw from Danny, chest high that time, but it just did not beat Crawford. And it was so slowly hit to Allgaier at third, I was almost a little bit worried about the play at second.
It was the exit velo of 54 off the bat that prevented it from being a double play ball.
If it's about as fast as I can throw, then it's slow.
Oh, come on. You could probably hit over 54.
Oh, I've hit 60.
That's what I'm talking about.
Here's Myro. Swung on, slow chopper to third. Backing up is Allgaier. His throw across the diamond is in time. And that ends the inning. Some weak contact all around. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left on base. We head to the bottom of the second, still scoreless on 860 AM. The Answer. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball here on 860 AM. The Answer. I'm Tyler Peterson alongside Nevada Cullen. We'll see Buford, Helmick, and Allgaier in the second today, but we can go back in time a little bit.
Yes, we're going to go real quick back a year and then back 50 years or something like that. August 22nd, 2024, this day in Oakland baseball history. NOCO 6, Oakland 5. Dave Matthews defeats Brett Barrera in knockout round 1, 4-3. That was a heartbreaking loss for the Ballers. But, man, was it a good game, especially it being the night after that 31-5 win.
First pitch to Cam Buford on its way. And Cam swings, line drive left field. That's a base hit. What's new for Cam Buford, who has a team-leading 102 base hits?
And extends his hit streak to 5. He has just been driving the baseball. Hits in 15 of his last 16 games after that swing.
Here's Lou Helmick now, who's been a little bit banged up. He's still batting at .314. 12 doubles, 6 home runs, 54 runs driven in for Helmick. The speedy Buford over at first. The first pitch to Lou is swung on and missed. Fastball on the outside corner for strike 1.
Rewind real quick. A year ago today, this day in Oakland baseball history, Noah Martinez, clutch, mammoth game-tying round tripper in the 7th, 447-foot bomb to dead center. 16th of the year for Noah.
The next pitch on its way from Pacheco. Fastball hit to the gap in right center field. This is down. The center fielder Marcelo does well to cut it off. That's going to hold Helmick to a single, but Buford goes to third. Back-to-back solid hits for Oakland. All I have to say in that at bat was 3 fastballs and 3 full-arm pullbacks by Pacheco.
Yeah. That was stung. 99 off the bat of Lou, who was 0 for 4 on Wednesday, but back in the starting lineup here on Thursday, and he picks up his first knock of the series with a scorching liner to right center.
Pacheco will ask for a new baseball. So right now, Crawford, the catcher, is going to go out in front of home plate and set the defense should Helmick take off from first. It's the third baller's hit already. Allgaier, the man batting 7th in the Oakland order today, is batting .317, no home runs, and 10 driven in. A short lead for Helmick, and throwing over to the bag is Pacheco. It's a good East Bay name, Pacheco it would be. Fastball, bottom corner. I know Isaiah Pacheco is the receiver on the Chiefs.
In the East Bay, it would be pronounced Pacheco.
In the East was Pacheco Boulevard, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Not Pacheco, even though it's San Rafael.
Ben? Yeah.
Even though it's San Rafael.
Yeah.
Okay.
The 0-1, Allgaier to right field. This is going to get down into the gap. 1 run scores for sure. Allgaier with a double. They're holding up Helmick at third. And Oakland leads 1-0.
Blasted. Jake Allgaier got all of it. It's an RBI double to right center field. 105 off the bat. If Allgaier can hit one in the air to left field with that exit velo, he'll have himself his first Oakland homer. Instead, he grabs his 9th double of the season through less than 30 games.
Now that's going to bring out Sean Persky.
And he is not the manager today. It's Cash Beecham who's back and healthy.
Tyler Lozano with a great opportunity to drive in a few runs. Tilo, as we said, has just been hitting all year way better than he had previously as a professional. .315, 5 home runs, 31 driven in. He's only struck out 24 times in 143 at-bats. And I'll say this, he has showed off the wheels this year with, I want to say, about 5 or 6 infield singles as well.
Yeah, no, he's no slouch and had a 6-game hit streak snapped on Wednesday. I'll wrap up the Stay in Oakland baseball history now. The Ballers bullpen ensured the game reached the knockout round. Iglite, 2 scoreless frames a year ago today. Braden Nelson, an inning-ending double play in the 8th, retired the side in order in the 9th. And Brett Barrera had 3 homers in his first 4 swings in the knockout round, but Dave Matthews hit 2 homers and made 3 outs. Called a timeout, launched 2 more long balls, and the Owls won this day in Oakland baseball history.
Second and third are the base runners with no outs. The corners have come in for Boise. The first pitch, breaking ball off the plate low. 1-0.
Tyler Lozano has not just produced this season. He's produced with runners in scoring position. .360 average with runners at least at second base. Here they're at second and third.
1-0 pitch, breaking ball, high chopper to third. It gets past the dive of Underwood. There's going to be a throw to first, and out at first is Lozano, but it does bring in a run as Helmick will score, and it's 2-0 Oakland.
Good base running all the way around. We saw Chris Almanza run into an out at third yesterday. Allgaier does not make the same mistake there, and Lozano brings the second run of the inning home with that ground out, slowly hit to the left side of the infield.
So you can tack on an RBI for Lozano. That'll be number 32 on the year, and last year he had 27. Here's Davis Druick. At 299, Druick. First pitch fastball is low. 1 away, Allgaier at second. 2-0 Oakland here in the second inning. Druick, a home run yesterday. And I think I said something to the effect of, one of the best things that could happen to Oakland here down the stretch is getting a hot Davis Druick going into the playoffs.
Yep.
1-0 pitch, Druick, a ground ball foul. It's a nice breaking ball there from Pacheco.
Druick was looking to do damage with it. Inner half breaking ball from Pacheco, and Druick just missed it.
Great crowd tonight on a Friday night, by the way. Pride night at the park here at Raimondi. 2-0 Oakland. Packed stands. The 1-1, Druick swings, hits a ball to left field. This is deep, and adios, pelota. A 2-run shot for Druick, home runs in back-to-back days. Should I have saved that call for tomorrow?
Davis Druick homers yesterday, homers today, and he is heating up, Tyler. And when Druick's hot, he loves a backside boogie, and he did it right there. An oppo blast to left field for Davis Druick for his 16th long ball of the season.
It's a 4-run inning for Oakland on 4 hits. Little John Miller for you there. First pitch to Cobb is a breaking ball outside.
Oh, now I know what you're saying.
Yes, I should have. It felt right in the moment. It was coming out of the lips, but tomorrow is our Dia de los Ballers.
That's true. Doesn't mean we can't break out the Spanish tomorrow as well.
That's true. 1-0 on its way. That's off the plate. I mean, we'll start. I got to find out what Hawks is in Spanish first.
I don't think there's a Pride Day inspired home run call that you could do.
Well, not one that I have at the top of my mind right now. The 2-0 on its way is a fastball, 2-1.
You could say the home run was loud and proud.
You could say that, yes. From the windup, Pacheco to Cobb. Fastball catches the outside corner. 2-2. It's a lonely at bat for Cobb. None of his teammates are on base for him here.
Well, Cobb's used to being lonely on the field where a couple homestands ago he was the only one to run out for the anthem. Now he's scarred for life.
And a little prank by the team before the game. Last homestand, and it's on last Sunday, I believe. Here's a ball hit down the right field line. This will get toward the stands. The right fielder is over, and that is a souvenir. Well, 3 straight games in a row for Buford, not including today with a home run. Now Druick, back-to-back days with home runs. Pacheco to the plate, and Cobb swings and misses. Well, no tip there because Cobb had no idea that breaking ball was coming. He swings and misses for the second out.
I'll wrap up this day in Oakland baseball history with August 22nd, 1971. Only fitting that this day in Oakland A's history, they had a walk-off home run after the Ballers had one yesterday by Dylan Tatum. It was Reggie Jackson who had an inside-the-park home run to walk it off on the 22nd of August in 1971.
Santos takes a breaking ball on the outside for strike 1. He singled in the first. You said 71? Is that what you said?
Yeah, August 22nd, 1971. There's a little fun fact, if I have time, about that game.
The 0-1 pitch, Santos swings and misses.
It is one of only 4 games in Major League history where a team has started the game with a leadoff homer, ended the game with a game-winning homer, and no runs were scored in between. It was a 2-1 win for Oakland over the Red Sox.
That is, I don't know who keeps all these stats.
Sarah Langs. She is a genius.
I also don't know how they're kept. The 0-2 to Santos is way inside.
It has to be a time machine, right? By the way, Bert Campaneris was the one to lead off the game with a homer. Both pitchers also threw complete games. It was Sonny Siebert for Boston and Diego Segui for Oakland.
So 1-2 to Santos. Bert Campaneris, I believe, better known as Campy. 1-2. Swung on and just fouled at the plate. In and out of the glove of the catcher, Crawford. So Santos will stay alive.
Rest in peace, by the way, to former Oakland A. Diego Segui. He passed away in June. He was the first starting pitcher. He started the game in the first Seattle Mariners game ever.
Wow.
Yes.
1-2 to Santos. A very abbreviated delivery to the plate, and it's low. That was like a Zach St. Pierre delivery. The motion never really swung back. It was all forward from Pacheco to try to throw off Isai's timing. And now a 2-2. Pacheco into his long delivery now. The pitch on its way is a breaking ball that's fouled away.
I don't think he's tipping anymore. I don't know.
It's a different look. And again, now I'm starting to doubt myself in what I saw earlier. I definitely saw what I saw earlier.
Yeah, you did.
But maybe so did the Hawks.
Maybe he wound up and then went into the short arm right there.
It's a 2-2 pitch on its way. Santos toward left field. It's shallow, and it is down for a base hit. 2 singles for Santos in 2 at-bats. And The inning continues. Almanza will be the 8th batter of the inning.
There's still something different between the arm motion, regardless of whether or not he's rearing back, because he does end up, I think, short-arming those off-speed pitches, while instead on the fastball he's going all the way through.
Christian grounded into a double play in his first at-bat. And now the first pitch is fouled away late on the fastball at 89. For 4-0 Oakland here in the second. Ballers already have 6 hits. Ballers in the second half are tied for first place with Missoula. As Pacheco throws over, back to the bag is Santos. They were in second place yesterday, but with the win over Idaho Falls over Missoula, they're now tied for first. Overall, they still have 4 games on Missoula. The 0-1 to Almanza is hit to left field. That's deep. Over is young Goldberg, and he will make the catch in front of the wall. Just off the end of the bat enough to keep it in the park. 299 feet. 4 runs for Oakland on 5 hits. No errors. And 1 man left on base. We head to the third. 4-0 Ballers on 860 AM, The Answer.
Four 4-0 Ballers here in the top of the third inning. Tyler has taken my Presto stats away, so I don't have the box score in front of me. I don't even have my computer, but thankfully I keep my own scorebook. It is the celebrity third inning. I'm Nevada Cullen, and I am now pleased to be joined by Pioneer League President Mike Shapiro. Mike, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here. Love seeing a full crowd.
Yes, I mean, this is definitely, obviously, as you know, the Oakland Ballers have been pulling in good crowds throughout their 2 years, but tonight is definitely a showcase of what the best of the crowds can be.
Yeah, I don't even look at box scores for anything other than the attendance.
Yes, right.
I'm Switzerland, I don't care who wins or loses.
Well, I mean, I think there have also, I think you also probably noticed when some guys put up some unbelievable performances like they have for these two teams this season, as Noah Milliken delivers a strike to Noah Marcello. 0-1 we start this top of the third. These are two guys who have been doing it for both these teams. Milliken, one of the best pitchers in the Pioneer League. Marcello, one of the best hitters in the league this season. So lots of talent on display here at Raimondi tonight. First pitch in, it is 1-1. But yes, so I have to ask, Mike, what number trip is this for you to Oakland? Because I know you've been here before to see a game here at Raimondi. How many times have you gotten to see the Ballers?
Gee, I really don't know. I come frequently since I just live across the bay in Marin.
Yeah. Oh, snared by Allgaier at third. Throw to first in time for out number 1. So you're a regular customer.
I am indeed. No, I love coming out here. It's a really great experience for the fans, and I think it's true of all of the clubs in the Pioneer League. As you travel around through the league, it's just such a great thing to have minor league baseball in communities that really could use some, affordable, family fun entertainment options.
Here's Ethan Underwood, reached on an error first time. Now he swings first pitch, blasts the line drive into right center field. This could be extra bases. It rolls to the wall. It's picked up by the center fielder, Druick, and coasting into second is Ethan Underwood with the 1-out, 2-bagger. Extends his hit streak to 13. And Boise has a 1-out base runner in the top of the third. Mike Shapiro, president of the Pioneer League, joins us in the celebrity third inning. Mike, you mentioned the parks around the league. I've gotten to travel this year, so I've now been to, I'd say, about somewhere close to half the ballparks in the league. Any favorites that you have of places that you've gotten to go to this league, whether it's the park itself or the surrounding area?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't play favorites. They're all great ballparks and really great communities. I don't know if you've had the opportunity to go up to Glacier.
Yes, twice, luckily.
But that's
season.
a spectacular
spoiled.
ballpark. It is really wonderful, and everything that is true of baseball is incorporated in that facility.
Yes, pitched low. It is challenged though by Tyler Lozano, so it is 2-0 unless this is overturned.
I love the strike zone challenge,
isn't it? It is
great.
Overturned to a strike.
It's awesome. I think it's one of the innovations that we incorporated into Pioneer League Baseball years ago that has now resonated throughout baseball. And I think there's a very good opportunity that it'll be extended into minor league ball and then potentially into the majors.
Well, one popped up foul off to the right, 1-2. I would venture to guess, I've kind of gotten the vibe that Major League Baseball players are pretty excited for the possibility of the ABS system.
Yeah, for a lot of different reasons, not the least of which, at least at our level, and I'm sure it permeates the game, is the number of arguments between managers and players and umpires is way down.
Yeah.
And some of the ejections are way down.
1-2, called third strike, bottom of the zone, and there's 2 down.
So that's been a great innovation. Our knockout round has been a great innovation that now Major League Baseball has integrated into the All-Star game, as we saw this year.
It was a huge hit.
Huge success, not only with the fans, but the players and the media as well.
Yeah. 2 outs in the top of the third inning. 4-0 Oakland. Runner at second is Underwood. Here's Max Young Goldberg. First pitch to the lefty is bounced foul of first. 0-1. Yeah, and then also this year there's been the Home Run Derby in the Pioneer League, which has, I think, for some teams like the Ballers, when their players have fallen out of contention, it's lost a bit of its luster. But for other teams, like with players like Xavier Casarella, it's become this really exciting competition.
Yeah, the Home Run Derby concept this year
0-1, swung on a miss.
Is actually an experiment that we are doing for Major League Baseball.
Yes.
So Major League Baseball, the Pioneer League is baseball's exclusive innovation partner. So all of the new rules and technologies are being experimented with at the Pioneer League.
0-2 toss is outside, 1-2.
And they approached us this offseason about, it's really quite interesting that baseball's most popular property, it's not the World Series and it's not the All-Star game, it's the Home Run Derby.
Yeah, it's fair. 5 on the timer, Milliken comes home, and a breaking ball swung on and missed by Young Goldberg. 2 Ks back-to-back for Noah Milliken, and he strands Ethan Underwood, who hit a 1-out double here in the top of the third inning. So it's no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. It's 4-0 Ballers heading to the bottom of the third. We'll keep it here on 860 AM The Answer and on Flow Sports and on our YouTube stream so that we have the pleasure of talking more to Mike Shapiro, the president of the Pioneer League. We appreciate you joining us tonight on 860.
No, it's a pleasure. I always like coming up here. Usually it's Tyler annoying me, so I get the great pleasure of having to talk to you now.
That's fantastic. Well, give me long enough, and I'm sure I'll wear on you too. But anyways, this seems like the perfect time to bring up the elephant in the room.
Yep.
Which is, I'm a huge Baltimore Orioles fan, and I have been since my parents paid me off to switch my fandom from the Red Sox to the Orioles because my first T-ball team was the Boston Red Sox. My dad is from Maryland, and you happen to work for the Baltimore Orioles.
I do. I have a day job as well as being president of the Pioneer League. I had been previously the executive vice president of the Orioles, but like a lot of us who have reached a certain age, got farmed out, and I'm now, I think by title, a special advisor.
Okay.
And I've had the great privilege of working with an unbelievable team of people there, and the experience of working at Camden Yards was second to none. It was, it's a fabulous ballpark.
As far as I understand, your offices are in the warehouse.
So if you look at the warehouse,
Yes.
right, you're staring at the facade. They have these from when it was a warehouse. They have these letters, like there's an A, a B, and a C that were painted.
Yep.
If you look at the B, the office to the right is still mine.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I love Camden Yards is just the perfect ballpark. It's what revolutionized Major League ballparks, and man, it's just a treat, I'm sure, to be able to.
Yeah, and it's about to undergo a $600 million renovation over the next couple of years. So
that's exciting.
It's just going to be enhanced.
Yes. I cannot wait. Danny Harris is going to lead off here in the bottom of the third. Struck out his first time against Gabriel Pacheco. First pitch of the inning in this righty-righty battle. 4-0 Ballers in the bottom of the third. Pacheco delivers, and Harris taps a breaking ball to third. Backhand at the knees by Darden. Throw across the diamonds. A perfect strike for out number one.
We're getting really excited about the playoffs coming up here in the Pioneer League. And having them here in Oakland will be really a tremendous, tremendous experience.
It's last year was an exciting playoff race with Oakland and YOLO at the time. Getting those 2 second-half spots, and then those two both made the playoffs in their first year, and I know that was exciting. But this year, I'm excited by it. There's so many things still happening in this playoff race, as the first pitch to Cam Buford is outside, just missed for ball one.
Well, our playoff structure is intended to be condensed and with the minimum of travel needed, and we're getting to that point of time when you want to get it done.
Yes, pitch outside. It's 2-0.
And at this level of baseball, some of the players have jobs they have to get to and lives that they live outside of a ballpark.
Right. I mean, Zach St. Pierre is an instance of that. He's a pitcher for the Oakland Ballers. The 2-0 to Buford swung him as 2-1. He'll be coaching alongside his wife at a junior college school in Kansas this year, so you're absolutely right.
Yeah, that's great.
And this year there's not only the playoff race where it's, Idaho Falls and Ogden and Yuba Sutter and Boise. Buford takes a breaking ball just low, 3-1. But there's also the Pioneer League wins record, which not only the Ballers are going for, as Boise's challenging that call, and it is confirmed a ball. But not only is Oakland going for that record, Missoula's right behind. Yeah. And Missoula's just doing what they always do, and they just keep winning games. It's so fun to watch.
Yeah, it's a huge credit to Michael Schlacht, who's the field manager there, and Matt Ellis, who's the general manager, and Peter Davis, the team owner. They do a terrific job there, and you were talking about great ballparks and experiences.
I want to watch this just in case. No, Buford swings and misses on 3-1.
Missoula is a fabulous ballpark and a great.
Enjoyed my time there.
They put on a really good show for the fans, and I love going there to see a game.
Yes. Jeff Safford, shout out to him, the broadcaster for the Paddleheads, does an excellent job on the call. 3-2. Buford takes ball 4 outside.
Yeah, Jeff Stafford used to be, I think he was announcing for the Sonoma Stompers out here.
Yes.
When we had the Pacific Association, and my wife and I owned the San Rafael Pacifics.
Yep.
And so I got to know Jeff then, and I ran into him at a game, and I'm going, wow, what are you doing here?
What a small world.
Small world, yeah.
That's wonderful. Love the Pecos League. It's fun to see players from the Pecos League, and even the Mavericks League. Pacheco, he is one who came from the Mavericks League in Portland. The Portland area, Salem Kaiser. But, yeah, those players have been getting their opportunities here. And Taylor Darden is one for the Boise Hawks, who came from the Alpine Cowboys and is now one of the best hitters in the Pioneer League. First pitch to Lou Helmick of Paderborn, Germany. He takes a ball low.
Well, it's one of the things I'm most proud of about this league. And as you know, we're a player development league. Most of our players have to have fewer than 3 years of experience, and it's great to see the number of players who have graduated either up to higher levels of partner league baseball or even up to major league organizations. Yep. We send about 25 players a year up to the major leagues.
2-0 on Helmick. I know Glacier had someone throw out a first pitch when I was there, and he was a range rider probably in their first season and now is a New York Met. And, yeah, it's very exciting to see the legacy of the Pioneer League continue here in the unaffiliated era. Helmick takes low. It's 3-0.
Yeah, and I think that it's among the two purposes that this league serves. One, as we were talking about before, it's great summertime, low-cost family entertainment experience, and we do a really good thing for these young kids to help keep them going in their
Yes.
careers.
3-0, Helmick likely with the red light here. Runner at first is Buford, and Helmick takes strike one right over center. So, also, big news today in Orioles world. We might as well get to it here. Samuel Basayo, an 8-year extension. He's the first extension of the Mike Elias era in Baltimore. Exciting young catcher, and a guy that you signed as Helmick takes ball four low.
I did. I have spent a lot of my time with the Orioles down in the Dominican Republic helping to develop their new training academy, which is spectacular for anybody who's going down to the Dominican Republic. And while there, did some scouting for the team with Mike Elias and their fabulous international scouting director, a guy named Kobe Perez. And we were out in the hinterlands of the Dominican Republic watching a tryout camp. And I saw this tall, at the time he was very skinny, tall, skinny, left-handed hitting catcher. So that tells you something.
Right.
And he could rake.
Yeah.
And he was 14 when we saw him.
First pitch to Jake Allgaier's fouled back to the screen. Nothing.
So he had sub-2 pop time. He had a gun down to second base. He was fast. He had just great contact and plate knowledge, strike zone knowledge. And I turned to Mike Elias and I said, "You got to sign that guy." And he goes, "He's a little thin." And
0-1, Allgaier swings and fouls it back once more.
And the first person I heard from when this contract got signed was Mike Elias saying, "You're right," to which I responded, "Well, I'm expecting my finder's fee."
Right.
And he said, "Good luck with that."
Oh, man. I think some of that money towards Basayo, you deserve something at this point for
I'm just proud of the fact that, he made it to the big leagues.
Allgaier to the right side, chance for two. Throw to second for one is low. Was he on the bag? Yes. Throw to first, not in time. James Harris, I wonder if the ballers will question that. I think he was in and around the base, and Buford goes to third on the play. Helmick is out 4-6, and Allgaier reaches on the fielder's choice. And at the corners for Oakland, 2 outs, bottom of the third, 4-0 baller, celebrity third inning, Mike Shapiro on. Thank you again for joining us, Mike.
It's a pleasure. I love doing this, and anytime I get a chance to talk about the Pioneer League, let alone the Orioles, it's a good night for me.
Yeah, so we check both those boxes. I'm sure you've been on a number of broadcasts over the years, whether it's with the Orioles or whether it's here in the Pioneer League. Tyler Lozano at the plate. He takes a strike, 0-1. What is it? I'm sure you've been asked this before, or maybe not. I don't know. What's it like to see guys who stick around in the Pioneer League, who play like 3 years before moving on, even 4 years?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's bittersweet in a way. I love it when guys move up.
Yes.
But I also like the fact that there are guys who play at this level.
There's a strike, 0-2.
Succeed because they've been signed for 3 years, so they've had some degree of success.
Yeah.
And continue to enjoy playing at this level. It is one of the great joys of my life is to be part of this.
That's sweet. I do love it. The guys who stick around because they develop such a fan base as Lozano takes high and in 1 and 2. You think of Gabe Howell with Glacier, and the fans will howl when he's at the plate. Tyler Lozano, his second year with the Ballers, has his song. And it's nice for these fans to have some players just to get attached to because they know they'll stick around for a couple years. Not always the case in minor league baseball, as there's a close play at first, but safe is Allgaier.
Well, it was one of the big questions when Major League Baseball de-affiliated the Pioneer League and several other leagues. And the question was, was this going to be the ruin of these teams in these communities? And it's turned out to be anything but.
Yeah. Lozano hits a sharp ground ball to short. The short way to second goes Myro, and that does it for the bottom of the third inning. Fielder's choice ends the frame, and it is 4-0 as we go to the fourth. Pleasure to have you on, Mike.
It's been great. Nice talking to you.
Great to meet you.
We'll do it again. Go O's.
That's Mike. Go O's. That's right. Top of the fourth when you return, 4-0 Ballers. Mike Shapiro, the Pioneer League president, joined us, and we thank him for his work with the Pioneer League. On 860 AM The Answer, this is Oakland Baseball. Start of the fourth here from West Oakland, Nevada Cullen. Once joined by Pioneer League President Mike Shapiro, and Tyler Peterson will join me, I would assume, shortly here in the top of the fourth inning. It is 4-0 Oakland. Noah Milliken is on the hill for the Ballers. He will face Jelly, Dayton, and Bagora. That's 5, 6, and 7 here in the top of the fourth inning. Oh, thank you, Ben. Jelly, first time up, popped up to short. Looks like we got a little flyover going. Or at least an airplane flying over the ballpark. First pitch of the fourth inning is a called strike, 88-mile-an-hour fastball. It is 0-1. Next pitch from the righty Milliken. Jelly takes outside, strike 2. Good pitch, 88-mile-an-hour fastball, zipped in over the outside corner. Again, a 4-0 Ballers lead. Jelly leading off the inning. Milliken, the righty, to the right-handed hitting Jelly. Got him with the sweeper.
Wow.
Goodness gracious, what a pitch. The slurve from Milliken for out number 1, his 4th K. That's 3 straight for Noah.
Well, that's the one that you put on the old portfolio there, because you made a very good hitter look very foolish.
Yeah. Next up is Cam Dayton with 1 out in the top of the 4th inning. Flew out to left first time up, and the lefty blasts one foul over towards the warehouses beyond the third base side. It's 0-1. Dayton wielding a light blue bat. Swings and fouls it off to the left again, out of play, 0-2. It does not match the current uniform, the black jersey with the orange numbers in the gray pants. It will match tomorrow's Papas Fritas uniforms.
Honestly, if I'm Cam Dayton too, I just go up there swinging like he's doing right now.
0-2. Swung on and missed. That's 4 in a row for Noah Milliken. 90-mile-an-hour fastball. Got him. 2 away.
I'm getting my money's worth when I'm up there. If I only get 10 at-bats the whole year, then I'm getting my money's worth.
So Dayton strikes out on 3 pitches, 2 foul balls, and a swinging strikeout. Brings up Jeremy Bagora in the top of the 4th inning with 2 away. Singled first pitch last time. This time he takes a breaking ball low and away. It's 1-0. 4-0. Ballers lead the Boise Hawks in the top of the 4th inning with 2 away. Bagora has 4 hits in the series, 0 for 4 yesterday, but a hit today. Bagora takes a strike at the bottom of the zone, 1-1. It's been honestly a really good zone tonight from Alan Walker. He has been money. I think I'm honestly lost on the challenges. Bagora 1-1, swings and misses at 90. 1-2. Here we go. 4-0 Ballers, top of the 4th inning. 2 outs, bases empty. Milliken struck out 4 in a row, but can he get the beer batter? That's the biggest question. Milliken for the Brewskis. No chase from Bagora. It's 2-2. That was a really good breaking ball. The slurve from Milliken, low and away. Bagora, 67 strikeouts in 64 games entering. And the 2-2 toss. Breaking ball got him. $5 beer for everyone at Ramondi Park.
This guy should be an all-star.
Get him on the ballot. Noah Milliken with 5 straight strikeouts. He K's the side in the top of the 4th inning. 4-0 Ballers heading to the home 4th on 860 AM The Answer. Bottom of the fourth inning from West Oakland. 4-0 Ballers. 4th spot in the second. That is all the scoring in this game so far. 9-1-2 due up in this inning for Oakland. Again, want to shout out Mike Shapiro for joining us, the Pioneer League president. And you know what? Here in the bottom of the fourth inning, I think it's time for Who's Who in Baseball. That's right. It's not the wide world of baseball. It's Who's Who in Baseball tonight. We also have a wide world of baseball, don't worry. But I want to talk on Pride Night about Glenn Burke, the first openly gay MLB player who was born and raised here in the East Bay. First pitch of the inning to Davis Druick. A 2-run homer back in the second. Pacheco at the belt comes home, misses high, 1-0. So last year, the Ballers honored Glenn Burke. His brother Sidney was here. He was honored before the game, got to have the ceremonial first hit. He was the first batter. 1-0. Druick bounces one foul of first, 1-1. But Glenn Burke is, yes, born and raised in the East Bay. He grew up in Oakland and Berkeley, was an accomplished high school basketball star, leading Berkeley High, the Yellow Jackets, to an undefeated season, and then the 1970 California Championships. 1-1, Druick. Center field. Marcelo back. He can only watch it fly. 2-homer game for Davis Druick. The second one, dead central to put Oakland up 5-0.
I would say don't let this man get hot, but no, let this man get hot, man. 391 feet.
Davis Druick is hot to go. 106 off the bat, 391 feet, like Tyler said, to center. Launch angle, 29 degrees. It was a majestic bomb, a leadoff blast here in the fourth. Tremaine Cobb Jr. takes a breaking ball high. It's 1-0. Davis Druick with the 2-homer game. His second of the season. First was against Glacier, all the way back on June 3rd. 1-0. Cobb gets into one to center field. Marcelo is there, though. Backtracks, stops, makes the catch. 1 away. Nobody on base in the bottom of the fourth. 1 out. It's 5-0 Ballers after Druick's second homer. Isai Santos is next. Okay, back to what we were talking about. Glenn Burke, former Berkeley High Yellow Jacket. He could dunk a basketball with both hands back in his time in high school. Rare for anyone under 6 feet tall to be able to do that. You got to really have some athletic ability, which he did. Santos takes outside. It's 1-0. As the first openly gay MLB player, Glenn Burke shattered barriers, bravely embraced his true self in an era when such openness was rare, especially from a professional athlete. 1-0. Santos takes a strike at the bottom of the zone, 1-1. His quote, "They can't ever say now that a gay man can't play in the majors because I'm a gay man and I made it." August of 2013, one of the first class of inductees into the National Gay and Lesbian Sports Hall of Fame. 1-1 low and into Santos. It's 2-1. And also there's now the Glenn Burke Wellness Clinic, which provides LGBTQ plus centered and affirming health services. The Oakland LGBTQ Community Center is the one who helps organize that. Line drive into left field. Santos has a 3-hit game. 2-1 pitch sprayed the other way by Isai. And the Ballers have another base runner here in the bottom of the fourth. Nice piece of hitting there. Hitting it the other way. Got a fastball. And it was just off the plate, really. It would have been called a strike, I think, but still a good swing from Isai. Brings up Christian Almanza with 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. Another note on Glenn Burke here in Who's Who in Baseball on Pride Night. He is credited with inventing, quote-unquote, the high five. In October of 1977, as Santos stands back into first base. And not only that, it wasn't just him. It was Dusty Baker who was involved in said high five. Pitch low to Christian Almanza, 1-0. The story is he ran towards home plate, raised his hand to greet teammate Dusty Baker, who had just rounded the bases after a home run. So credit Dusty Baker with that home run, and credit Glenn Burke with the invention of the high five, at least in baseball. Throw to first, and Santos slides back safely. Also, after baseball, His jersey number at Berkeley High was retired in his honor. 1-0. Pacheco comes home. That slips out of his hand, breaking ball away, 2-0. And Glenn Burke played for many years in the SFGSL, the San Francisco Gay Softball League, playing third base for Uncle Bert's Bombers. And that was the life of Glenn Burke, who shall not be forgotten in Bay Area sports history and baseball history. 2-0 to Almanza, swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt. Santos takes second on the wild pitch. It's 2-1 on Almanza. So he moves Santos into scoring position with one away. Almanza in this ball game grounded into a double play and flied out. Five nothing Ballers, one out. Bottom of the fourth. Druick a homer in this inning. Almanza cuts and misses. 89-mile-an-hour fastball low and in. It's 2-2. Christian looking to push his hit streak to 8. He came in hitting .517 over the 7-game hit streak. Had a 3-homer game on Wednesday, doubled yesterday. 4 extra base hits in this series. Santos the runner at second. 2-2. Pacheco comes home. Almanza swings, crushes, left center field. Marcelo leaps and can't get it. Christian Almanza is on fire. 2 homers in the inning for Oakland. It's 7th heaven for the Ballers. He got just enough. 351 feet to left center. Marcelo did all he could and could not snag it.
I think we knew that Christian was going to set some records this year, but now he is on pace, Nevada, to eclipse 30 home runs. That's his 28th.
It feels like he'll get there. 92 off the bat. That's one of his softest hit homers all year. 32-degree launch angle, 351 feet. Here's Danny Harris. Breaking ball in. It's 1-0. Nice inning for Oakland. 2 home runs. Druick and Almanza after a Santos single. Almanza gets a 2-run blast. 1-0 pitch to the righty Danny Harris is outside, called a strike. It was on the corner. It's 1-1. Almanza's now got an 8-game hit streak in which he has 4 doubles and 9 homers and 17 RBI. He could be on his way to being Pioneer League Hitter of the Week as Harris swats one foul off to the right. It's 1-2. Because in this series, Almanza has already collected 7 hits, 7 RBI, and 4 bombs. Those are usually Pioneer League Player of the Week numbers.
I'll say the all-time quietest 3-home run game of all time.
Yeah, on Wednesday. 2-strike pitch to Harris is served deep to right field, down the line, but foul. It bounces in the field of play, but in foul ground. This is a series that has featured many home runs. Boise yesterday with 4. Oakland had 3. Wednesday, a 6-homer game for Boise, 4 for Oakland. And on Tuesday, just 1 home run for the Ballers. Another 1-2 from the righty, Pacheco. And he yanks it low, the fastball at 91. It's 2-2. Yeah, so far for Pacheco, 75 pitches, 47 strikes. It's just too hittable. Ballers have 7 runs on 9 hits and 3 home runs. 2-2 pitch to Harris. Danny bounces it to third. Nice pick by Darden. He stumbles and then fires a dart to first for out number 2.
Oh, what a throw to make up for the off-balance play from Darden.
Yeah. I mean, this Boise defense is sneaky good.
It almost looked like a crow hop throw from the outfield from Darden there.
Boise defensively is the 4th best fielding team in the league, and you look at a guy like Max Young-Goldberg. I know that play was made by Darden. Young-Goldberg has a .987 fielding percentage this year, playing left and right, I would imagine, and plus second base. Here's Cam Buford.
What the heck was that?
Can you balk with nobody on?
You can't, but I guess that counts as a step off.
It's a disengagement. I guess if he disengages 2 more times, it's a balk.
It's a ball, yeah.
Or an automatic ball.
All right.
Now time is called. There is just a miscommunication
Yeah,
between Pacheco and Crawford there.
Do you know what? I wonder if partially the way through that conversation, or the wind-up from Pacheco, he realized I'm throwing the wrong pitch.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to do that because Cam Buford's at the plate. You haven't been able to retire him, and he's homered in 3 straight games. Can he make it 4? First pitch. That skips in. It's 1-0.
By the way, if this at-bat ends up being an at-bat as opposed to a walk or a hit by pitch or something, it'll be the 300th of the year for Cam Buford. I take that back.
3-0-1. Pitch low. It's 2-0.
I was one short.
He entered at 299.
He did, and I'm looking up at the scoreboard, and those stats are not up to date, so at least not in the game.
Right. Coming into the game. Brendan Colthurst doing a great job with the graphics. 2-0 pitch, high, 3-0. And it's really cool that, like, what other teams in this league have video boards with season stats on them?
Well, most. Rocky Mountain
Not
certainly
Marysville.
does. Not Marysville. There you go. 3-0.
3-0. Buford takes low, ball 4. They do have a bat dog. Thank you, Ben. Second walk in a row for Buford. 3 walks now for Pacheco, whose leash is likely not too much longer. Well, there's no one up in the pen. And with a 7-0 Oakland lead, I think they're going to let him work here and just try to give them 5 innings. It's a 3-run inning already for Oakland. 2 homers, Druick and Almanza. 2-homer game for Druick. 3 total homers for Oakland in the game. Here is Lou Helmick. He cuts and misses. At a changeup, it's 0-1. Lou, a hit and a single tonight. The ballers that have not hit safely, Cobb, Harris, Lozano. Helmick takes low. It's 1-1. Seven-zip Oakland. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. 4 runs in the second, 3 in the 4th inning. Pacheco with 8 on the timer comes set. His pitch home is low. It's 2-1 on Helmick. Lou against Boise this season came in hitting just .235, but does have 6 RBI, a triple and a home run. Check to first. Buford slides back safely. Wouldn't be surprised if he went here.
He's not afraid to check over to first. I'll say that about Gabriel
No.
Pacheco.
No, he's very sure of himself. It's a pretty good move. 2-1, Helmick bounces it foul at first.
I was going to say, I think there's only one right-hander all year that had a better move to first. I can't think of who that was, but someone.
Ogden?
I don't think it was that early. It was It might have been Colorado Springs, maybe.
Yeah.
Someone had just a really good move to first. I can't think of who it was.
Trey Morrell. No, just throwing a name out there.
Too tall.
2-2 pitch. Swung on a miss by Lou Helmick. Changeup in the dirt, and he fished. That's the 3rd strikeout for Pacheco. Ballers get 3 more on a pair of home runs. Davis Druick has a 2-homer game, and Christian Almanza with his 2-run homer now has a franchise record 28 bombs this season. Going to the 5th, the score 7-0 Oakland on 860 AM The Answer.
Welcome back to Ballers Baseball here on 860 AM. The Answer. It is now time for Question on the Answer. Today, Pride Night at the ballpark, a well-attended 2,607 fans on a Friday evening. And in honor of Pride Night, I want to bring up a singer who is well-revered within the Pride community and a gay man himself, Elton John. I want to know what is your favorite Elton John song? There's a lot of good ones.
But there's only one right answer.
According to Nevada.
I'm just kidding. Here is Ethan Crawford. First pitch of the inning is a breaking ball low. It's 1-0. The score is 7-0 Oakland in the top of the fifth. I have actually two answers, which is cheating, I know. So I will answer first. 1-0 toss. There's a fastball at the bottom of the zone. A strike, 1-1. My first one is Your Song.
Yes.
Also featured in Moulin Rouge.
Do you know what? I like that song. And you can tell everybody.
This is your song. This is the 1-1 pitch. It is a strike. 1-2.
There's a
Sat on the roof. That kicked off the mob.
few of the verses got me quite cross.
Yeah.
There's a line in there I'm trying to think of now.
We could sing the whole song.
No,
to
we
get
know
there.
we can't do that.
1-2 is bounced foul of third. It is still 1-2. I can look up the
Or
lyrics
a
for
man who
you. Sells
who
potions
sells potions
in a traveling show.
It's just such an interesting lyric to put in.
I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do.
This gift is my song, and this one's for you.
Yeah. 1-2 pitch. Milliken fires. Got him! Bottom of the zone, strike three, the fastball at 88. That's challenged by Ethan Crawford. Tough luck. 6 in a row for Noah Milliken by way of the K. 1 out here in the top of the fifth. I was actually referencing a song right there. Tough Luck by Leve as she released her album A Matter of Time today.
Okay.
It's not that you know who that is.
No, I don't.
Oh, man. All right, so Crawford goes down looking. Sorry, Ethan. That was rude.
More Goodbye Yellow Brick Road or Tiny Dancer?
Are you trying to guess my second song?
I'm just saying, which one of those two?
I'd say Tiny Dancer. First pitch low for Milliken. Want to know?
Yellow Brick Road.
That's a great album. So my favorite off of that album is Saturday Night's All Right, and that was my other answer. And there's a specific reason for that. 1-0 is a strike at 88, 1-1. It's because it's also one of my fiance's favorite songs by Elton John, specifically because of Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, my Lord.
Because all the music from that movie is Elton John music. 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Good breaking ball. 1-2. But there's this part where it's like, Romeo, 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 Tibble go, Tibble go.
Maybe
And
in the
set to-
version for the movie.
Yes. Now, obviously not in the original song, but he worked on that movie. 1-2, Milliken fires outside with a breaking ball. It's 2-2.
So it's as in Tybalt, like the one that,
Tybalt,
that
yeah.
dies in the story?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sorry to spoil Romeo and Juliet 500 years after it came out, by the way, if you haven't read it.
We've got some answers on YouTube. We'll get to them after Milliken goes for his 7th punch-out in a row. Myro, the righty, takes in the dirt, 3-2. I'll get one in real quick. Robert Sullivan, 1 vote here for Benny and the Jets.
Benny. I won't
And
do the full falsetto.
His vote actually is Hunky Cat.
Take back.
Pay
Honky
off.
Cat.
Grounded to short. That'll end the streak
He's
of
gotta hurry.
strikeouts. Cobb's throw. Yep, that's in time. Got him by just about a step or a half a step.
I like Step Into Christmas. I
mean, Elton John is just one of the best musical artists of all time. The theatrics, the music is just so good. So many great songs. Here's Noah Marcello, who will bat now, the leadoff man, with 2 outs in the top of the fifth. Ballers leading 7-0. David Smith goes for Your Song.
I really like Your Song.
I got to finally meet David Smith last night. There's a strike, 0-1.
By the way, what about the little mashup song that he did with Dua Lipa, Cold Heart?
I honestly can't say I've listened to it.
I'll play it on the way home tonight.
I will. You're driving. 0-1. Tap foul, 0-2.
As if I would ever give you control of the aux.
We also have, Rev Dr. Gadgicus. I don't know if that's a character of some sort. My dance with my mom and my wedding was Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. That's awesome. Good choice. Tearjerker, too. 0-2 outside corner. Ring him up. Strike 3 on the outside corner for Noah Milliken. 8 strikeouts for the Milkman tonight. He has not allowed a run through 5. We're halfway home in West Oakland. Milliken has retired 8 straight, and the Ballers lead 7-zip on 860 AM The Answer. Bottom of the 5th, Ballers lead 7-0 here from Ramondi Park.
It's a beautiful sunset on camera right now, by the way.
Yeah, behind the fans on the, what is that, the right side?
Yeah.
Over towards the bay. Is the bay that way?
The bay is that way.
Yeah. Beautiful sunset over the bay then tonight. Bottom of the 5th, 7-8-9, Allgaier, Lozano, and Druitt coming up. Nevada Cone alongside Tyler Peterson. Still the question on the answer. We asked for your favorite Elton John songs here on Pride Night. I went with Your Song and Saturday Night's All Right. Tyler went with. Have we decided yet?
That's a good question.
Didn't you say
I really
Goodbye
like
Yellow
your
Brick Road? Or?
Well, I was asking you about Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. I really like your song. I don't want to pick the same thing. Recently, I've liked Cold Heart. So
Okay. Cool answer. First pitch of the inning to Allgaier. Swung on and missed. It is 0-1.
I think Rocket Man and Crocodile Rock are more popular of his songs. Candle in the Wind is not bad at all, which is a song written, I believe, about Marilyn Monroe.
Nice. 0-1 toss. Allgaier takes. Ball 1 just outside. We have an answer from Jeff and Nancy Butts. Stonehenge, in parentheses, with Spinal Tap. David Smith, I'm Still Standing, is his second answer. 1-1 fouled back by Allgaier, 1-2. Stevie B. Howard says, love the duet. Oh, that's us. Not
You're welcome. Karaoke one of these nights, my friend.
Oh, yeah. Mass Spectrician, Rocket Man for their second favorite. Tiny Dancer, according to Mark Kahn. Tiny Dancer for the win, says Mark.
Pirate Smile.
1-2, outside corner, strike 3 called. 90-mile-an-hour fastball, perfectly placed by Pacheco, his 4th K. That's back-to-back Ks for Pacheco.
It is, and it has not been a great start for Pacheco here. You can really see some good movement on that curveball. I think that's been the most impressive thing about the night tonight, but between the walks and the balls that have been tagged up, it just really has not been his night.
Tilo's 0 for 2. First pitch to the righty catcher. Poked foul into the screen, 0-1. Also, that's why they call it the Blues from Aaron Blaylock.
And I guess that's why they call it the Blues. I really like that one. In fact, I find myself whistling that just to myself now and then.
0-1, Lozano takes a breaking ball low, 1-1. Sully, Robert Sullivan, hold me closer, Tony Danza. What is that from? I remember that. Hold me closer, Tony Danza. 1-1 outside. It's 2-1. It's like the, Empire State of Mind. New York, concrete jungle, wet dream, tomato. Misheard lyrics, you know. 2-1 pitch. Lozano taps it off himself.
I remembered a particular commercial, I think, one time about Rocket Man burning all this fuel up here alone, where they had people sing in the shower, in the car to themselves, and I think whatever it was, the car showed the lyrics as they were singing or something.
Nice. Good commercial. We also have a shout for Benny and the Jets from Paul.
Benny and the Jets is just a little bit too sort of slow for my liking.
That's fair.
There is someone else that sings Benny and the Jets as well. I can't think of who it is, like a full like metal cover.
2-2 count on Lozano. Pacheco hides the face behind the mitt. Comes home. Misses outside, 3-2. Well, let me use the power of friendship and Spotify. Beastie Boys?
That must be it, yeah.
Also a version with Pink and Logic that was released in 2018. I feel conflicted about that one. Ground ball towards third foul.
It sounds like something that is very mid-tens.
Yeah.
Is that what we're calling it, by the way?
Sure. Oh, it is from Friends. Thank you,
We're having a brownout here.
No, keep it lower, Mark. Don't fight the power, or fight the power. Payoff pitch. Lozano swings and lifts it foul right field. Jelly doesn't see it, but it's out of play. No, I think he saw it.
You're the one that didn't see it.
We have two shouts now, Bob and I believe Nancy Butts saying Levon, L-E-V-O-N, Levon.
Oh, leave on. Yeah.
I don't think I've actually heard that one. Maybe I need to listen to some Elton John when I go back home.
So you forget about some of these.
Right. Payoff again. Lozano swings and bounces it. 3 hops to short. Collected by Myro. His throw to first in plenty of time. 2 down.
All right. This is the guy right now. This is the offensive player of the game as things currently stand. 2 home runs for Davis Druick. Has he had a multi-home run game this year?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
It was at Glacier. It was June 3rd.
The day he broke the scoreboard.
The day he broke the scoreboard. Davis Druick, 2 homers and 2 at-bats tonight. Batting here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch. Druick fouls it off to the left, 0-1. Hard skip a beat there, Tyler?
Yeah, his swing is just, it's a long swing, but in the same way that Cody Bellinger's swing is a long swing, if you know what I mean.
The bat stays through the zone.
The bat really stays through that zone.
Well said. 2-run homer and a solo shot. Druick takes just off the plate at 90. It's 1-1.
And it's a lean back, but it's not a lean back in the way that a lot of people try to fall into that trap of leaning back into a home run. The weight shifts quite well.
Druick slashes one, left field, not a home run, could be extra bases. 2 hops the wall. Druick wants 2. Throw from young Goldberg. Rolls in. And Davis Druick may not have a 3 home run game yet. However, through the first 5 innings, he has 3 extra base hits.
10 total bases for Davis Druick in 3 at-bats. That's not a bad night at the office, no matter how you get those 10 total bases.
Wow, look at that pitch. 89, south of the zone, and he just dropped the bat head on it. Pacheco has now thrown 104 pitches and needs still 1 more out to get through this bottom of the 5th inning. He's got to face Tremaine Cobb Jr. to do so. Cobb, one of just a few ballers without a hit tonight. First pitch. Cobb takes inside at 89. It's ball 1.
And this is, I would say, the long game from the Hawks right now, which is, look, we're down 7-0 in the 5th. We have to fight for a playoff spot. So at the moment, we are going to put our resources toward tomorrow.
Yeah. Makes sense. 5 on the timer. Pacheco comes home, and Cobb smashes a breaking ball into shallow center field. Marcello comes in, can't get there. Druick scores on the bloop single into center for Tremaine Cobb Jr. And he does have his first hit of the game. Cobb with RBI number 42 on the season.
And that was one that Marcelo just could not read all the way. That's a ball that he can get to, but not if he can't see it off the bat. And he was coming in, and he, I think, sort of figured out where it was, but really could not get exactly the location of that baseball.
So Cobb with the single, scores Druick from second, brings up Isai Santos, who already has 3 singles in the ballgame. 8-zip Oakland, bottom of the 5th. Throw to first, and Cobb's back safely. Santos has had a 4-hit game this year. That was on the 7th of August at home against Yuba Sutter. His first pro 3-homer game in that game as well. As Gabriel Pacheco misses in 1-0. Pacheco actually, before joining Boise this year, was pitching for the Portland Mavericks of the Mavericks Independent Baseball League, which formed when Major League Baseball pulled its affiliations from that Portland, Salem area. Santos takes inside 2-0. 4-team league, entirely based in the Salem metropolitan statistical area. Mavericks were an independent team, actually, based in Portland, Oregon. After the 1972 season, the Portland Beavers of the PCL left Portland to become the Spokane Indians. 2-0. Santos fouls it off.
I remember when the Portland Beavers were playing AAA ball in Portland. It was early enough that I played MLB The Show, and there was a Portland Beavers team.
The next year, though, with the Portland Beavers leaving, the Mavericks were created as a short season Class A team in the Northwest League for a very short time. 2-1. Santos takes low. It's 3-1. And then the team operated as an independent club in Portland for 5 seasons until the Pacific Coast League returned in 1978.
Can you name some of the teams in the original PCL? Do you know?
Give me the Salem Kaiser Volcanoes.
Oakland Oaks, Booney.
I think it was Ben. No.
Oh, was it Ben?
Pitch inside to Santos. I know Booney and Ben probably both know that.
Yeah, San Francisco Seals, Oakland Oaks. Sacramento Solons. Anyone? Yes?
That is the 4th walk by Pacheco. He has now thrown 111 pitches. We saw a Boise starter throw 119, I believe. That was Graham Edwards on Tuesday. And so there is some precedent for this. But Pacheco just gave up a 2-run homer to Almanza last inning. And you know Almanza wants yet another multi-homer game. He's already got a few of them this year. Takes low. It's 1-0.
Don't forget the Pacific Coast League was not part of Major League Baseball. It was an independent league from Major League Baseball, the same way the Pioneer League is. A little bit different. It's the closest analogous league probably would be the Atlantic these days.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Big name league. Almanza shoots it foul off to the left, 1-1.
Joe DiMaggio played in the Pacific Coast League before he played in Major League Baseball. As did many West Coasters. Joe DiMaggio, who was born not only 10 miles away in Martinez.
Someone would have, whether it was like a Kurt Flood or a Veda Pinson, played in that league as well, right? 1-1. Ground ball towards first, backhand Bagora. He can take it himself, and he does for out number 3. Ballers get a run in the inning on a pair of hits. They leave a pair, and it's a Davis Druick double, his 3rd extra base hit of the game. He comes home on the Cobb RBI bloop single into center. It's 8-0 Oakland, heading to the 6th on 860 AM The Answer. It's the 6th. It's Oakland 8. It's Boise nothing. Here on 860 AM The Answer. Thanks for tuning in on your Friday night. I'm Nevada Cullen with Tyler Peterson. And Noah Milliken is shoving again. The league leader in ERA among qualifying starters has allowed 0 tonight on just 3 hits. He has 8 strikeouts. He has allowed just 4 total base runners, an error, and the 3 hits. And he will face this middle of the order, the meat of this Boise order, 2, 3, and 4, as Underwood, the lefty, takes low at 88 for ball 1. 8-0 Ballers, top of the 6th inning. Noah Milliken has been unbelievable tonight. 1-0 toss. Underwood takes low. It's 2-0. Milliken, of course, has pitched longer than any other baller into a ball game. He was the first ever baller to record an out in the 9th on July 30th at Yuba Sutter. Underwood takes the 2-0 pitch, an 87-mile-an-hour fastball in the outside corner for a strike, 2-1. Milliken this season, 66 innings entering tonight, 55 hits, 9 walks to 72 strikeouts. 2-1 breaking ball in there, strike 2. I mean, this is the guy for Oakland that if you're trying to project a player, Milliken at just 22 years old, this is a guy that the Ballers could send to a minor league organization, and maybe one day he would make his major league debut. The former Oakland Baller. One day. 2-2. Bounce to short. 2 big hops for Tremaine Cobb Jr. Fields at the chest, throws to first, and gets Underwood by half a step. 1 away. Brings up Taylor Darden. Darden, the league leader in hits, doubled his first time up. That was his first hit of the series. Ballers lead the series 2-1. It's 8-0 Oakland here in Game 4 on this Friday night. Top of the 6th, 1 out, bases empty. First pitch from Milliken to Darden. Got him on the elbow guard, and hopefully he's okay. Well, that's going to happen as Andrew Gong, the athletic trainer for Boise, comes to check on him. But Noah Milliken with that big two-seamer with almost 2 feet of run inside is going to hit batters. Unfortunately, it got Darden on the elbow. And that one definitely had some zing on it. Hopefully Darden's okay. Taylor Darden being checked on by his coaches and Andrew Gong, the athletic trainer. He is the league leader in hits, 2nd in batting average, 3rd in runs scored, 4th in RBI, and tied for the team, the league lead and team lead in triples with 8 with Noah Marcello. Darden, the wonderful addition that Boise has made from the Pecos League, from Alpine. 422 hitter last year with Alpine. 428 hitter this year with Boise, and it looks like he'll stay in this ballgame. That's the first base runner since the 3rd for Boise. That ends a streak for Noah Milliken of 9 in a row retired. Brings up Max Young-Goldberg, who did take Milliken. Nope, did not take Milliken deep. That's Jake Jelly, who's on deck, who's done that this season. First pitch to the lefty, Young-Goldberg is outside, 1-0. 8-0 Oakland, top of the 6th. Runner on first is Darden. Young-Goldberg is 0 for 2 today. Bay Area native. 1-0 pitch. Milliken locates a breaking ball for strike 1, 74 miles an hour near the bottom of the zone. Milliken as well, I think the impressive part about him is that he is almost a bit of a late bloomer. Here at 22 years old, I know he's still young, relatively speaking. Pitch outside, 2-1. But he only became a starter his final year at Penn. 4 combined starts his first 3 years, 10 starts in 2025 at a 5.31 ERA, 61 innings. Misses inside with 88. It's 3-1.
Late bloomer is such a funny term for a guy who, like you said, is 22.
Yeah. When
the league really has a lot of late bloomers at 25, 26.
Right. Hitters count for Young-Goldberg, another late bloomer himself. Hits one sharply to second. Harris bobbles it. Only play is to first. It's in time for out number 1, 2, number 2, and it'll go down as a 4-3 putout. Harris maybe should have turned 2 right there, but it did take a little bit of a wicked hop and bounce off his chest, and he made a great play just to knock it down and get the sure thing at first.
I wonder if we would see on replay whether or not Harris's body already turned before he fielded that ball.
Here's Jake Jelly. He has taken Milliken deep this season. First pitch, a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. It was a game-tying 2-run homer in the 5th inning against Milliken on June 28th. It was the only 2 runs that Milliken allowed in that outing. 0-1 pitch. Milliken looks at second, comes home to Jelly, and makes him swing and miss. 0-2.
I've got Boise on 2 incorrect calls, Oakland correct on 1 for challenges.
Sounds right to me.
Okay.
We can check with Max. 0-2 pitch from Milliken. Bottom of the zone, strike 3 called. 90 miles an hour from Milliken, pasted at the base of the zone to Jake Jelly. That's 9 Ks for Noah. The milkman always delivers, and he has delivered by way of 6 shutout frames tonight. It's Oakland 8, Boise nothing. We head to the bottom of the 6th on 860 AM The Answer. A new pitcher for Boise in the bottom of the 6th inning as Gabriel Pacheco exits after 5 and 100-plus pitches. It is Mark Lopez Jr. to take his place. Lopez going for the 2nd time in this series. He pitched a scoreless inning on Tuesday despite giving up a hit and a walk. Lopez, the righty, 5'9", 170 from Conroe, Texas, and has an 18.9 ERA through his first 4 appearances for Boise. And I think we might have more defensive changes for the Hawks. I'm going to guess the new second baseman is Max Young-Goldberg. Yep. And Underwood is at third base. Oh, Darden's out of this game. That's not good. So Underwood, the new third baseman. Young-Goldberg is at second.
So then the player that switched out is the left fielder.
Yes. And
it's not Drew Woodcocks, I don't think.
we'll keep an eye on left.
That might be Braxton Turner.
Let's say it is for now.
Okay.
Here's Danny Harris. First pitch from Lopez is cracked in the air, deep right field. Sending Jelly to the wall, and he makes the catch. Just missed it, Danny Harris. 1 out. 314 feet later. 15, really. 6 feet shy of the wall if you're counting that marker down the line. Probably about 10 feet shy if you're being realistic. So, again, we're going to say that the new changes, the lone change is that Darden is out of this game and Braxton Turner is in. First pitch is outside to Bugsy. It's 1-0.
Yep,
No,
that's
Buford.
16.
Buford.
That's 16. Turner's in left.
Nice job.
These Bushnells, dude.
They get the job done. 1-0. is a called strike. It is 1-1. Cam Buford at the plate today. 1 for 1 with 2 walks. Buford takes outside. Good breaking ball, but no chase. 2-1. Lopez has made only 3 pitching appearances for the team. He might have appeared as a defensive replacement for some reason or a pinch runner, but 3 pitching appearances. 6 2/3 innings. 2 on swung on a miss. 90-mile-an-hour fastball just off the plate. 2-2. 11 hits, 14 earned runs, 7 walks, 2 strikeouts. Not great so far for Lopez, who finished his collegiate career at Lamar in 2025 through just 5 2/3 innings. 2-2 toss, breaking ball off the plate. Did he offer? No. 3-2.
Who's the former baller that went to Lamar for a short period of time?
All I know is Kirkland Banks, who went to Lamar.
Chandler David.
Did he before Sam Houston? Okay. 5 on the timer. Payoff from Lopez. Buford swings and pops it up on the infield. Lopez wants it. The pitcher, does he have it? No. His catcher never saw it. And Lopez, of course, is upset.
Well, it's never good when your pitcher ends up on his back after a play on the field of play.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there. Crawford never saw the ball.
I mean, he hit that thing straight up an elevator shaft.
Yep. Good thing it's not the Tower of Terror. Actually, that would be fun. Payoff pitch once more. Lopez comes home. Buford lines it. Right center field, curling away from Marcello. It's down. Make it another 2-hit game for Cam Buford. That's 12 in his last 23 games.
And how about being on base 4 times tonight, 2 singles and 2 walks? He is going to be leading this team in hitting after too long. I mean, he is on just a torrid pace this month.
Yeah. It is now 30 hits in the month of August in 66 at-bats, hitting close to over 450, I'd say at this point, close to 500. Here's Lou Helmick.
Should be about 460, I think. Maybe even
Pitch
470.
Inside. It's 1-0. Okay, you forced my hand.
I'm going to say 470.
470?
30 out of 66.
30 out of 66. That is. Oh, come on. It's not letting me. My calculator app's broken. 1-0. Helmick, line drive down the first baseline. This looks like extra bases. Buford to third. He's getting the wave. The throw is towards second, and Buford scores easily. A double down the line for Lou Helmick. It's 9-0 Oakland in the 6th. The Lou Birds come out.
The Lou Birds. Not great in Britain, great here at Raimondi.
Oh, well said. Helmick right down the line, 97 off the bat, past the dive of Bagora. Buford scores from first on the play, and I think there might have been a play at the plate on if the throw from Jelly and right was towards home.
Well, now I have to ask you, what time are you going to have to wake up tomorrow morning to watch Chelsea?
No, they played today.
They played today?
5-1. It's West Ham 1, Chelsea 5.
Oh, Lord.
After it was the goal before the thrashing. Paqueta scored in the 6th minute. It was a worldie of a goal, too, from Paqueta. Here's Jake Allgaier. First pitch in, 1-0.
Well, we're going to play City at 4:30.
Yes.
I'll wake up at 7:30. I'll split the difference.
Sounds right.
I'll split the difference between the time I want to wake up, which is 10:30, and the time which my love of soccer requires me to wake up.
Well, being now on the West Coast for 2 summers in a row has forced me to really think about the benefits and detriments to living on the West and East Coast. And by far the best part about the East Coast is, especially on Eastern time, we get some nice kickoff times in the Premier League.
And not in the NFL, though. The kickoff times in the NFL are much better here.
1-0, Allgaier, right field, no doubt about it. His first Oakland homer makes it 11-0. And it was a tank off the bat of Jake Allgaier. 380 to right. 100 off the bat. And finally, a weight is lifted off his shoulders.
I think the weight's lifted off of your shoulders. You've been wanting it so badly. That's like me waiting to call Lou's home run. Boy, did he know it, too, the way he reacted when he swung.
2-run jack to right for Allgaier. 11-0 Oakland. Still just the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Tilo. First pitch. Check swing on a beautiful slider. Pasted outside corner. 0-1. I mean, Allgaier, he was in, what is it? 104 at-bats without homering for Oakland. Lozano bounces one foul of third, 0-2. And he had 9 doubles.
I think now, I'm going to look up the stats. I believe it's 1 American Association home run, 1 Frontier League home run, and 1 Pioneer League home run.
He had 6 his last year at Southern Illinois in college. That was a career best. Allgaier's not a home run hitter.
1 with Joliet,
Yep.
1 with Gary, now 1 with Oakland.
That's awesome. 0-2. Lozano pops it up behind home. That'll get out of play. So, Oakland, 3 more in this inning. They lead 11-0 over Boise here in the bottom of the 6th. That reminds me, it's time to check scores from around the Pioneer League, and Missoula is losing to Idaho Falls in the bottom of the 7th, 6-3, which means Oakland could be on top again in the second half after tonight. Lozano strikes out on a breaking ball. 2 away. First strikeout for Lopez. Brings up Davis Druick, who's on 3-homer watch. Druick, season high 4 hits. He has 3 tonight, all of them extra base hits. 2-run homer, solo shot to dead center, and then a double the other way. Finals from around the Pioneer League. Great Falls 7, Billings 2, Voyagers. Druick takes outside, it's 1-0. And it looks like maybe another final from Ogden. Not quite. Rocky Mountain 13, Ogden 6. 1-0 Druick breaks his bat, ground ball to second, picked up, throw to first in time. He's retired for the first time today. 4-3 put out here to end the 6th, but the Ballers put up 3 more on 3 more knocks. No errors in the frame and none left. An RBI double by Lou Helmick, followed by Jake Allgaier's first Oakland homer. And the Ballers lead 11-0 going to the 7th on 860 AM The Answer. Here in the top of the 7th, your line score. Boise, no runs on 3 hits, no errors. Oakland, 11 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. I'm Nevada Cullen, and to take you the final 3, here is TP.
Thanks, Nevada. Great job, by the way, leaving me with an 11-0 lead after I passed off a 4-0 lead to you.
I try.
Is it the Shapiro factor?
Yes.
Here's Cam Dayton. He's 0 for 2 today. One of Milliken's 9 strikeouts. The first pitch is outside. And warming up for Oakland in their bullpen, that looks like Adam Bogosian Bogo. So it may just be these 7 innings for Milliken if he can get through this one. The next pitch is fouled back. It's 1-1. He really got used quite a bit, Noah Milliken. In fact, he was too good. He threw too deep into ball games back-to-back nights that on the final night of the 3 he was pitching, he had to be taken out early on a pitch count. The 1-1 pitch is off the plate. I believe that was in the series previous against Boise. The 5 2/3 he threw against the High Wheelers, where he only allowed the 2 runs and allowed 6 Ks. Adam Bogosian then came in and allowed 4. The 2-1 pitch is a breaking ball, a beauty, and somehow it does not get called by Alan Walker, and Tilo will challenge.
Ooh.
Absolutely a strike.
Alan Walker's been great tonight. That one, I think, just fooled him because it did catch the bottom of the zone.
Now, it's so funny. We've seen a ball higher than that called a ball, and that one was called a strike. But again, we don't use our eyeballs to tell whether or not it's a strike or a ball. We use the green or red symbol for strike or ball on TrackMan. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. 10 Ks. One away in the 7th. 12 is his season high.
Yeah. And he's, I think he'd like to get there. Again, it's just at 85 pitches, and I think it might be hard to get there, though. I don't know. Like you said, I don't know if he'd come out for the 8th in an 11-0 game.
Here is Bagora. First pitch is grounded foul.
I think
Sinker
if there was,
on the inside.
I think if his pitch count was 75 at this point, then you would see him come out for the 8th.
No,
Possibly.
there's no reason.
No?
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. He'll come out now.
He can't get a complete game with his pitch count the way it is right now. If there was a chance, then we'd see him come out for the 8th.
Down low. If Oakland was out of the playoff race,
sure.
If they had nowhere to go, Noah Milliken would try to get a complete game shutout. It's just he's too important to this team.
Yeah.
The 1-1 breaking ball and a filthy breaking ball swung on and missed by Bagora. It's 1-2.
At this point, if you're Milliken, knowing that, you're going for that 12 strikeout mark again right here. He can get it.
If he gets it, I might have to break out some Randy Hahn. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. 11 strikeouts for Milliken. Again, the breaking ball.
Anyone could have been the beer batter tonight.
Ethan Crawford, 0 for 2 with a strikeout looking. Two away in the 7th in an 11-0 game. The first pitch is just a touch inside on the sinker. It's 1-0.
It was the 24th of July, my birthday, and an Oakland loss in the knockout round.
Ugh.
A career-high 8 innings at the time for Milliken, a career-high 12 Ks.
Pitch off the plate, and I remember that game, no walks.
Yep, no walks, and look at tonight. 1 hit by pitch is the free pass that Milliken has allowed.
3 hits otherwise. The next one, strike, top of the zone, 2-1. An error in the first, a double, a single, a double, and a hit by pitch. That last hit that Milliken gave up was in the 3rd inning. The next one is off the fists and fouled back to the screen. 1 strikeout, then 3 hits. After that 3rd hit, no hits and 10 Ks. And now a 2-2 count. And now I'm getting the Randy Hahn ready. The pitch on its way. It's swung on and grounded foul.
I knew he'd go with the breaking ball there. Just could not quite get Crawford.
I almost never prep a call, but there's just no way in baseball to do the Melker-Carlson goal call. So I'm going to have to prep it here if he can get the 12th K. It's a 2-2 count. Setting up inside is Lozano. The pitch on its way is on the outside corner. Ring him up. Strike 3 called. The Milkman delivers. And we go to the bottom of the 7th. 11-0 Oakland on 860 AM. The Answer. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball. It is almost time for Sharks hockey, by the way. We're a month away, more or less. Nevada Cullen and Tyler Peterson. It's the bottom of the 7th. Mark Lopez still in the game for the Boise Hawks on the top of the order in Cobb, Santos, and Almanza. A little hot to go. Spice up the crowd here in the 7th inning. Great crowd on hand tonight.
Well, now we got to have Bogo come on so he can be HOTBOGO.
He will be coming out soon, we do believe. I don't see Milliken coming out. You can cap your day with 7 innings and go home feeling good.
I don't know, Ben. We got that song ready yet?
Here's Cobb, who is 1 for 3 with a hit by pitch. First one to Cobb is a fastball that catches the outside corner. The catcher Crawford brought it back into the zone at 88. It's 0-1 to Cobb. Kicking the pitch from Lopez. The breaking ball also catches the corner. It's 0-2. For the Ballers tomorrow night, we will see Reed Butts, the lefty. That's a 4:35 start. And then a 1:05 day game on Sunday with Zach St. Pierre on the hill. The 0-2 pitch to Cobb is a half swing. He almost took that for a strike. They do not say he swung on appeal. And so instead, it is a ball. 1-2. Lopez steps into his windup, and the pitch is inside at 84. A something, not a fastball. I don't really know exactly what that was, but he lost the handle of it.
Breaking ball, I think, and it slipped.
Could have been a hard slider,
Cutter?
maybe? Cutter?
I don't know.
The 2-2 on its way. That's a breaking ball for strike 3 called, and Cobb knew it. He heads back to the dugout. It's the second strikeout of the night for Lopez.
An effective brushback pitch. That's what it was.
Here's Santos now. Isai has been on base 4 times, 3 base hits, and a walk.
You get in some more scores from around the Pioneer League tonight?
We might have some updated scores as well by the last time we looked. Santos to left field. It's down the line. It's a base hit. It's a 4-hit night. It goes into the corner and goes out of play. It's an automatic double. I think it just went over that locked chain link fence down the left field line. How about that for Isai Santos on base 5 times tonight with 4 hits.
Matches his career high, a 4-hit game for Isai, and his second 4-hit game of the month of August.
He is creeping ever so slightly back up to 300. He's got to be over 280 right now. Came into the game at 278. Here's Christian Almanza. Had his 28th home run in the 4th inning. RBI 92 and RBI number 93 on the year as well. Lopez to the plate. Pitch is high and away.
Score from Grand Junction, the Jackalopes as the road team tonight, leading the Sky Sox 14-10.
That has been a series.
A lot of runs.
That I will say, I do not envy Joey Miller's job there, the broadcaster for Grand Junction. The next pitch is high. It's 2-0.
Congrats to Joey. I think something along the lines of his 100th career professional broadcast or something the other night. And it was also a 100th strikeout for Reese Miller.
I saw the 100th strikeout for Reese Miller. Or 80th.
No.
Swung on, popped up, behind home plate, out of play. He can't have 100 strikeouts. There's
Over
no way.
2 seasons. 70th of the season.
Okay, 70th of the season. Okay, thank you. I was going to say, there's no way a guy. I mean, listen, if there's anyone as a reliever that would do it, it's him.
We have a final from Kalispell. 3-2 Yuba Sutter over Glacier.
I was looking for another Scott Gladstone walk-off call. Pitch to Almanza is a half swing. It's low. Does he go? No, says Bill Shortridge at third. It's now 3-1.
And Connor Denning, game-winning homer in the top of the 8th. Luke Schaefer, 7 strong innings for Glacier in the defeat.
They can pitch, man.
They have the second best ERA in the league, and they're creeping up on Oakland.
It's just not a team that I'd want to see in a short series. 3-1 to Almanza. He swings and misses. 91-mile-an-hour fastball past him. And now it's a full count. 11-0 Oakland leading in the 7th inning. Which means get your fingers ready to chime in on the chat in the 8th. Almanza pokes this into left center field. It's down for a base hit. They're sending Santos around. Almanza is into second with a stand-up double. Back-to-back doubles for the Ballers here in the 7th, and that is a 12th run on the board.
It's got to feel good for Almanza to just poke the bat out there and still hit it at 92 off the bat.
Strong man.
He got the barrel to it, honestly, even on that half swing. And now Almanza, who had a 2-run homer earlier in the game, is up to 94 RBI on the year. The franchise record grows larger.
2 batters don't have hits today. One is Harris, one is Lozano. Here is Harris, who is 0 for 4. It's almost always someone has to be the odd man out on nights like this. Danny takes a pitch high. Listen, you want to have your worst game on a good night for your team.
Yeah. Yeah, Danny's been clutch other times when the Oakland's needed a big hit. They don't need that big hit tonight. If Danny wants to get in on the fun, he's certainly welcome to, though.
The 1-0. Harris takes high in it.
Another score for
Please.
you. Update, top of the 8th. Still 6-3. Chuckers over the Paddleheads. Idaho Falls trying to split that series after dropping the first 3.
The question for me is who's closing that game out for Idaho Falls? Who do they
Dave
turn
Vasquez.
to? The pitch is swung on a miss. He does everything else. Danny Harris now in a 2-1 count.
Let's see. Right now,
Probably
it's
Hempel.
Grosjean still pitching.
That's probably a good thing for Idaho Falls.
Now, we'll see who pitches the bottom of the 8th.
Grosjean, a former teammate of Brody Aglite. The 2-1 on its way to Harris. That swung on and fouled back. Now that Randy Hahn call is probably my second or third favorite call of the year.
Yeah.
You got to have Allgaier. I got to have Melker Carlson.
Melker?
Melker
And
Carlson.
And the Milkman was pitching.
Yep.
The Milkman.
2-2 on its way. It swung and fouled away. He was the Milkman.
Yes.
The Milkman.
Wasn't that also Melky Cabrera?
He might have been. We do have some good news. Good if you're rooting to potentially reacquire an old friend. Well, Ben Ferrer is doing some amazing things. One of the best pitchers in the Pioneer League last year for Lexington. 2-2 on its way, and Harris swings and pops this in the air. Third base side into foul territory in the coach's box. Underwood has no beat on this, and this falls. He trips. No play. And Harris will see another one. Foul ball.
Just checking on some scores around the Atlantic League right now. It looks like Brett Barrera had a 2-hit game tonight for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. He also doubled in the 10-6 loss to the Ferry Hawks. Also, High Point Rockers beat the Lexington Legends today 5-4. That's 4 losses in a row for the Legends, which is semi-important for the Ballers.
2-2 on its way. It's a ground ball towards second. The backhand by Young Goldberg. The throw to first and the scoop by Begor. No, it's off of his glove. Here comes the runner to score. Base hit E4.
Yeah.
A single for Harris, and then the ball, which bounced toward the glove of Begor. He was not able to scoop it, and on the attempted scoop, the ball got away. You have to account for every base. Almanza scores, no RBI on the play.
I mean, that's the only thing you can call that, because it's not. It's just a. It's a great effort by Young Goldberg. It's not. It's an infield single for Harris because of the extraordinary effort on the play, but there has to be an error because how else does Almanza score?
Now Michael O'Hara will pinch hit for Cam Buford. O'Hara, who you sort of think of him as one of the regulars, but he doesn't even have 100 at-bats this year. And listen, of the 31 games he has played, he has started 20. But he's just been hurt 3 different times this year. 341 for O'Hara, 7 doubles, no home runs, 11 RBI. First pitch is down and in off the glove of the catcher, and Danny Harris will jog to second base. I mean, that's one where you don't even take the base at that point, but Harris did. We got a passed ball, actually. It's a passed ball on the catcher Crawford. So it'll be Harris at second. One away in the seventh. O'Hara, base hit to left field. They're going to hold Harris at third. And now the ball gets away from the left fielder, and Harris will score. O'Hara will go to second. It's a single, E7, and no RBI. The Ballers score yet another run. It's a lucky 13th on the board now. So O'Hara will end up at second on the single E7. And now another pinch hitter as Daryl Buggs is into the game for Lou Helmick. This will likely push Davis Druick over to left field in the next inning and allow Buggs to patrol center. I'm sorry, that's a now 14th run for Oakland. 14-0. He pitched to Buggs as a breaking ball high. Let's examine then the runs. The only one that is unearned currently is Harris's.
Well, what about Almanza's?
Nope, because Harris's.
What about the error in left field?
O'Hara's single gets Almanza in. Almanza will be at third.
Yep.
2-0 to Buggs. Right now, Harris would be placed at second base with no pass ball and no error. Lopez is set. A 2-0 to Daryl Buggs the second. Swung on and missed on the breaking ball, 2-1. Buggs is at 256. 52 runs scored on 51 hits. He's homered 5 times this year. He's driven in 26. A team-leading 30 steals, the most ever in Ballers history, single season or otherwise. 71 games for Buggs, although 49 starts, and now a base hit to center field. O'Hara will go to third, and Buggs, the 5th straight Oakland hit here in the 7th. It'll still keep that Harris run unearned, as Harris would only be at third. That'll bring up Allgaier. Runners at the corners, 1 away. And for Lopez in his second inning, he has now allowed 8 hits. 14 runs as of right now is a high in the Pioneer League for today. For now. Allgaier is 2 for 4. The first pitch is off the plate for ball 1. An RBI double in the second inning. That brought in the first run of the ball game, and then a 2-run shot in the 6th. The next pitch is a shot out to left. In is a left fielder, Turner. He catches it on a dive, and scoring on the play is Michael O'Hara. And I think Booney, that would make the Harris run now earned. All right. So O'Hara's run is unearned. And O'Hara's run is the only unearned run of the inning right now. Here is Lozano. This pitch is high and away. And for the purposes of the rest of the inning, O'Hara would still be at second base. 1-0. Lozano looks at a breaking ball for a called strike 1. Oakland has not lost any challenges tonight. Boise has not gotten any right. 15-0 Oakland. A 4 spot here in the 7th, their second 4-run inning of the game. The other one came in the second inning. Lozano, a chopper down the third base line, but foul. Now 1-2. 4 in the second, 3 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 3 in the 6th, 4 in the 7th. So we've got to 15, 19, and 1.
one of those games. When it rains, it pours, both offensively for Oakland and, in this inning, defensively for Boise.
Now, Oakland had a game like this the other way a couple nights ago, or a couple days ago, I should say. The 1-2 is high and away for Lozano. A 22-9 game. Best forgotten about.
Yep. Yeah, this is just a night that has really exposed what has already been exposed for Boise this season. It's the lack of pitching.
2-2. Lozano swings off the hands into the glove of the third baseman, Underwood, and the inning is over. It's 4 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on base. A 4 spot for Oakland. We go to the 8th. It's 15-0 Ballers on 860 AM, The Answer. Top of the 8th inning, a new pitcher on the mound for the Oakland Ballers. It's number 26, Adam Bogosian, in a 15-0 Oakland lead. Bogo this year in 25 games is 3-0, a 5.59 ERA. He has 2 saves, 32 strikeouts in 38 2/3 innings. He's only walked 10. He has allowed 51 hits, however, in that time. And I don't even know if this is Milliken's best start of the year because he's had so many best starts of the year, but it sure feels like this was his best start of the year.
Well, it's not, I'd say not, but it's close.
You're killing me.
I mean, come on, 8 1/3.
Oh, in Yuba,
in Yuba, that takes the cake for me. But 7 innings, 3 hits of shutout ball, no walks, and 12 strikeouts. This is basically he had a shutout performance earlier this season. I don't remember. It was against Rocky Mountain at home on the 11th of July. This is basically that, but a step above. He threw 1 more inning than that one. He got 5 more strikeouts. This is one of the best, if not the best, outing this year for Noah Milliken.
A momentary pause as Danny Harris is trying to get something out of his eye at second base. And you don't want to have an infielder who can't see.
Not usually a recipe for success.
Bogosian to the plate. This is Myro. And the first pitch is a ground ball to short. Backhanded by Cobb. He drops it. He picks it up. The strong throw over is just in time. Nice play by Tremaine Cobb. I was sure that ball was going to go straight to Harris.
Yeah. I mean, that was a really – oh, yeah, Harris is down now on the – crouched over trying to get something out of his eye.
He cannot get this out of his eye right now.
Okay, now he's okay.
I mean, we got to get this guy some Visine or something right now.
Is that an eye drop brand?
I think it's an eye drop brand. Is that good enough for you?
Yes.
Here's Marcelo. The first pitch bounces up to the plate. I'm pretty sure that is a regular. Anybody use eye drops here? Visine? Is that a thing? Okay. That's just eye drops. Okay.
Oh, Tyler, it's that time of the night.
It is that time of the night. Would you like to introduce our segment, which does not occur often but seems to quite a bit these days?
It does. It happened quite a bit in Colorado Springs, 3 times in fact. It is called the Magic 8 Ball 8th Inning, and it's when the Ballers are up or down by 8 runs or more. Tonight it's 15, and we ask the Magic 8 Ball questions to help us tell the story of the game.
I have the Magic 8 Ball. If you have anything, a ground ball down the baseline, foul. If you have anything in your life that you are pondering, that you are seeking counsel on, there is no better place than This Magic 8 Ball, I mean, when it says copyright Mattel, you know that that is a place that you can turn to for some solid answers.
I have one.
The 2-1 pitch to Marcelo. He takes a strike at the knees. Please, Nevada.
Question from Mark Kahn. Will Noah Milliken make the All-Star team?
Without a doubt.
All right.
And it may take some lobbying. The 2-2 on its way is down low. It's 3-2.
Ooh, another one. Will Ben Verhoek ever make my singing of the Adam Bogosian's Hot to Go song sound not too much like AI?
Yes, definitely, says the 8 Ball.
Yeah, he's
So
definitely getting closer.
get on it, Ben. 3-2 is a swing and a miss. Tied up on the inside. Noah Marcelo strikes out swinging.
91 from Bogo, blown by Marcelo. That's 13 strikeouts for baller pitching tonight.
Ethan Underwood now, the third baseman. He is 1 for 3 on the day. 15-0 Oakland in the 8th. Bogosian is set. And the kick and the pitch. It's swung on a miss. 92 from Bogo.
I have. Ooh.
Do we have questions from our YouTube chat?
I probably should look.
The 0-1 on its way is swung on and missed. Ever since I broke my computer screen, I say I broke. I don't know what happened to it, but it's in the shop. I don't have a computer. Nevada's has to run this show for me.
I have a question from Dan, I see.
Okay. 0-2 pitch. Bogosian is set. He fires to the plate. It's swung on out of play.
It is Dan Silver asking, will the Ballers win the second half championship and have the PBL just decide that they're champs with no postseason?
No. It's just the response.
It's just no. Oh, man.
Where's the fun in that? The 0-2 on its way to Underwood. That bounces up to Lozano.
Another one. Brennan Finder here in the booth. Will I make it to Syracuse without any delayed flights?
Brennan is leaving us, our scoreboard operator. Concentrate and ask again. I don't like that for you.
Yeah. That's making it sound like there will be delays.
The 1-2 on its way. That's high and outside.
And then we have Joe Horton. Magic 8 Ball. Will Nevada and Tyler win a Grammy for their future duet of the national anthem?
Without a doubt.
Oh, no.
I have sung the national anthem twice
Me
for
too.
2 different teams.
But for one team, twice.
The 2-2 on its way is off the plate, 3-2. Once for Idaho Falls in a normal choir-like voice, and then once for Colorado Springs on game 11 of 12 of a 2-week homestand where I had to go Billy Joe Armstrong.
Nice.
3-2 pitch is off the plate for ball 4.
So for curious ears, what would that have sounded like?
It was something very quick, like, oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Something like that.
Oh, okay.
I think I had it in 55 seconds.
That's a record.
I stopped singing, and people didn't immediately start clapping.
Like,
At
oh,
least
it's
not,
over?
At least not that I could hear on the field.
Yeah. We have more questions for the Magic 8 Ball.
Turner, with his first at-bat of the day, takes a strike. Braxton Turner entered this game in the 7th for Taylor Darden on what we are assuming is maybe just nursing a knock after the hit-by pitch. Next pitch is off the plate. Lozano has it underneath him. It's 1-1. Turner, in 23 games, is batting .233, a home run, and 7 RBI. The 1-1. It's down low. I actually do not know who the 26th man is for the Hawks.
Give me a moment.
And whether it is someone who was picked up in the preseason tryouts or the midseason tryout in Ogden. The 2-1 on its way. It swung on, bounced off the foot of Turner. Now 2-2.
Who did they draft? They just told me this.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's Crawford or Turner, to be honest.
Yeah. I think it's Crawford.
You think it's Crawford?
Yeah. Yes, it's Crawford. I don't know if he's the 26th man.
2-2 pitch down the line, backing up is Allgaier. He's there. He stops it. His throw across the diamond is past Almanza. It's going to be, I think, a hit and an error. They're going to send the man around home. The throw from Santos is on the money, but it's dropped by Lozano. And scoring on the play is Underwood. It's a hit and an E5. A strong throw from Allgaier at third, but the bounce was not a helpful one to Lozano. And so Underwood takes 2 bases on that E5. Santos nearly threw him out at the plate.
Yeah, strong throw from Isai. Lozano just couldn't quite grab it, but unfortunately there goes the shutout for Oakland.
It'll be an unearned run on the line of Adam Bogosian. The first pitch swung on, fouled back by Max Young Goldberg.
Okay, Magic 8 Ball. Beth Mosley wants to know, will my cat Meldrick like the new cat food that I bought him to eat?
Meldrick. Meldrick will like the cat food without a doubt.
Wonderful.
The 0-1 swung on, fouled away off the bat of Young Goldberg, who is quiet tonight, 0 for 3. (15-1). Oakland leads here in the top of the 8th. Bogosian set. Looks at second. Turns and fires, and the 0-2 is inside.
I have a Magic 8 Ball question as well from Jeff and Nancy Butts. Oh, Magic 8 Ball, will the players get bonuses for winning the championship? I don't think that's an 8 ball question. I think that's just a yes or no.
Better not tell you now. Here's the pitch off the plate.
Maybe the Magic 8 Ball
1-2.
knows the truth.
Paul Friedman's in the box. The Magic 8 Ball is not ready to reveal an answer.
We have another, I was going to say hypocrite, another doubter from Dan Silver. Are you guys even shaking it right?
Next pitch is out of play. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm holding it as one might with a nice glass of wine and sort of giving it a little shimmy around.
Yes.
And then turning it over.
But it always is revealing a different answer. Or at least it's a random answer.
It's not a random answer. It's whatever the 8 Ball decides.
Yeah, well, yes.
Have some faith, my friend. The 2-2 pitch to Young Goldberg. He takes strike 3 called right at the bottom of the zone. 92 from Bogo. He walks off the mound, striking out 2 in the inning. It's 1 unearned run on the line for the Hawks. The Ballers lead 15-1 as we head to the bottom of the 8th. On 860 AM, The Answer. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball here on 860 AM, The Answer. We have changes on the diamond. Max Young Goldberg has gone to first. And with Goldberg going to first, Underwood, I think, has gone to second. And Drew Woodcocks is into this game at third. So it might be Begora that's left. Still Turner in left. Still Marcelo in center. And the right fielder is still Jelly. So Let's see. Is it Yeah, Underwood has gone back to second base. Underwood goes back to second base. Young Goldberg goes from second to first. And Woodcocks bats for Bagora. There, you got all that?
I think this is to give Woodcocks an at-bat in the 9th and also to get him some work at third base.
I agree.
Simple as that.
Drew Marufo is the new pitcher. He'll face off against Davis Druick. First pitch is down the line and foul. What did Lozano do to end the previous inning?
Line out to third.
Okay, what did Allgaier do then?
Sack fly.
Thank you. That's what I was
to
missing.
left.
Marufo to the plate, and Druick hits one out of play again. Marufo, let me find him on this list of Boise pitchers.
He's listed as number 13. But
and his name is also Christian on here.
Yes, I get
his
confused
8th appearance, 0-1 record, a ERA of 14.14. 0-2 pitch to Druick. He gets out of the way of a fastball that wasn't all that fast, but was high and near his head. So it probably wasn't a fastball, Tyler. 10 total bases for Druick today, 2 home runs and a double. The 1-2 on its way to Druick. He swings and crushes one down the right field line, but that will not stay fair. 360 feet into what I'm hoping is somewhere beyond the kids' structure.
I'm going to guess that actually landed around the Scrappy's Farm for Lost Animals.
Scrappy's Farm for Lost Animals?
I don't know.
Do you even work here? The pitch is high and inside.
Encounter?
Sanctuary.
Sanctuary. Thank you.
It's not a petting zoo.
It can be if I want it to be.
The 2-2 on its way, and Druick takes down. And I won't get to do this for much longer.
You don't you don't pet Stomper on the way in?
Is he sort of like the badger or whatever?
Right, yeah.
You sort of
or the bull gator?
The gator. The 3-2. Play like a champion today.
Yeah, sure.
ASU has a guy. A big statue of Pat Tillman on the field. College football back in action, by the way, or soon to be. A full count pitch to Davis Druick. He swings and hits one to center field. Moving in is Marcelo. He stops. He moves back a step or two and then puts it away with one hand for the first out of the 9th inning.
All right, we get it. 15-1 Ballers lead. Bottom of the 8th inning. Magic 8 Ball 8th continues, Tyler.
Okay.
Get ready. 4. Oh, glorious Magic 8 Ball from Robert Sullivan. Will there be an announcer's booth karaoke night?
Reply hazy.
Uh-oh.
Try
I hope we're not
again.
too hazy after the karaoke night.
Here's Cobb, who goes to right field the other way. Jelly going back a few steps. He's there. He makes the catch.
All right, we're running out of time here. We got more questions.
Get him in.
Dan Silvert, will I make it to my game or 2 in Marysville next week without any CHP encounters?
Without a doubt.
Nice.
So
good.
Go 110. No, don't do that.
David Smith, will I ever be on the celebrity 3rd inning?
Don't count on it.
Sorry, Dan.
Here's Santos. Unless you have something to sell, then you're more than welcome on the broadcast. First pitch to Santos.
We have people.
Listen, we're not saying it. It's the 8 ball that's saying it.
We have people questioning our age and then also saying that the legal drinking age in California is 16, which is not true.
Do people think I'm 40 or 14? It's
I guess both.
0-1 to Santos. 15-1 Oakland in the 8th. This is our magic 8th inning. 0-1 is off the plate, 1-1. Not sponsored by Battelle yet. Sam, wherever he is.
Not up here tonight.
Okay.
Drew Marufo's had quite the career path through the Pioneer League.
I know the name.
Specifically with Boise.
I was about to say, he's been in the league a few years.
Yeah.
The 1-1 pitch to Santos is down
Well,
low.
he's a third-year Hawk, but I would call it that I would put it as this. He had a brief loan spell with Grand Junction last year.
Went down to Wickham.
No, think about this. He was traded from Boise to Grand Junction on June 29th last year. Returned on July 18th.
Swing and a miss. Santos down 1-2.
So was that not just a first half loan? Like, hey, you're making a playoff push. You can have Marufo for these 2 weeks.
There's only one actual loan that I'm familiar with in the Pioneer League, and that was Quinn Waterhouse being loaned from Ogden to Missoula. And then Ogden pulled him back. That's the only loan spell I actually know about in this league.
You know who didn't get a loan?
2-2 pitch is off the plate. I'm waiting.
Noko.
Didn't get a loan. Oh, my God. 3-2 on its way to Isai Santos, and he takes strike 3 call. We move on to the 9th. Ballers up 15-1 on 860 AM, The Answer. Top of the 9th, Bogo on the hill to try to close things out here from Raimondi Park on this somewhat now chilly Friday night. 2 more games in this series. Ballers will go for a series victory tomorrow or Sunday, so long as they get the next 3 outs before Boise scores 14 runs.
If the Ballers are able to win this series, it would be their 11th? No? 12th? Is it 12 now?
I think it has to be 12.
Who was last? Rocky Mountain?
Maybe it's
12.
11.
Yeah, it's 12. Let me count real quick. 12th series win in a row on the line in this series.
Jelly the first of 3. Dayton and Woodcocks to follow. First pitch to Jelly is past everyone for ball 1. Bounced in the other batter's box at 90. Well, the 2.73 ERA for Milken's going to go down.
It's 11. I jumped the gun.
Okay, 11. Down low. It would be 12, or it would be 11.
It would be 11.
It would be 11. Okay. Next pitch is, it's going to go off of Lozano. It's 2-1. And Alan Walker is going to give Lozano a second to recover. I will tell you, it will not be enough time for him to really recover. Are you still on that calculator business?
Yeah, no, not anymore.
What happened over there?
My iPhone's out of storage.
It's out of storage enough to not do a calculation on the calculator?
That seems to be the case.
Oh, my word. What did we say again?
Milliken ERA 2.47.
What were we going to ask it initially? Oh, Cameron Buford's
Buford's average in July or August.
Yes. Next pitch outside 3-1. We said 30 of 66, right?
Yes.
And I said that would have been 470. The next pitch is a called strike.
It's actually 454.
454, okay. I tried.
Final from Missoula. Shuckers 6, Paddleheads 3.
Ballers are now a half game up in the standings over the Paddleheads. Next pitch is down low for ball 4. It's the second walk for Bogo. In the second half, anyway, they could be a full game up in the second half and as much as 5 games up with the win tonight in the overall standings. That would secure them home field advantage throughout the playoffs. So not just the 3 games they would host on September 11th and 12th and 13th, which, by the way, buy your tickets before they're gone. But also through potential championship games. The first pitch is fouled back by Dayton. Cam Dayton today is 0 for 3 with 2 Ks. It's 14 total strikeouts for Ballers pitching, and I don't think, everything being equal, that this is a team that is that high in strikeouts across the league. I'd have to check. I think they're middle of the pack. The 0-1, Dayton swings and misses. Fastball 92 on the outside. I'll say this about Adam Bogosian. He is young and somewhat inexperienced before coming into this year, but he has thrown 92 all year from the right side.
Yeah.
From start to finish, from spring training to game 82 tonight.
Third least amount of strikeouts in the league.
The next pitch is strike 3, called on the outside, and Dayton is gone looking. 3 Ks for Bogo.
And the team that has the third fewest amount of strikeouts in the Pioneer League has 15 of them tonight.
What I'm saying with Bogo, though, is when he joined this team, he was the youngest player on the team. I think that was before the team.
He's grown up a little bit over there.
Yeah, and before the team acquired Lou Helmick, of course. First pitch to Woodcocks is off the plate, and that's something that this is who the league is for. It's guys like Adam Bogosian that did not have an amazing college career, went to the draft league, showed his stuff, now is getting a chance in the Pioneer League to show his stuff off to major league teams as Woodcocks fouls it back. A guy like Drew Woodcocks, who was a starting outfielder for a Big 12 school, did not make waves with scouts and now is here trying to show his stuff off as well. The 1-1 pitch is off the plate. We need to get 2 guys together like this. You want to see if Woodcocks can take on the competition of Bogosian, and can Bogosian take on the competition of a guy like Woodcocks? The 2-1. It's a ground ball down the third base line, slowly hit. Allgaier fields. His throw across is going to not be in time. No, it's in time! Whoa, that call at first. That is going to bring out Cash Beecham. And he is going to take a slow walk across the diamond. And now he is going to jog. Cash Beecham is going to have a thing or two to say to the first base umpire.
I mean, it looked to me like Almanza was off the bag, but I don't know. I thought Almanza jumped off that bag. Yeah, I don't blame Cash Beecham here one bit. This is the second call that's gone against him today.
Jason Venzen is sticking with his call. Cash is now walking away, and he will jog back.
He's like, it's a 15-1 game. This isn't worth getting rung for.
So it's going to be a 5-3 ground out. I didn't even pay that off, really, the way I wanted to, because I guess they're going to say Almanza held the bag.
I also heard that maybe the tag was applied.
Are they going with the tag then?
Well,
that's out of play. All right, so that's a we're going to call that a 15-1 call then.
Yeah.
All right.
If you're going to miss calls, miss them in a 15-1 game.
Pitch to the plate is fouled away. Gage, you want to see if we can? Well, 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch, 1 strike away from this game being over. So let's focus on that. 15-1 Oakland. Here is Crawford. An 0-2 count. Bogosian to the plate. The breaking ball is high. All right. We're going to see it here. Gage is going to cue it up for us on Verch. 1-2 is swung on and missed. This game is over. Ballers win.
Oh, man, what a day for baller pitching. Noah Milliken, twirl a gem. Adam Bogosian with 4 strikeouts to his name. And Oakland secures at least a series split here at Raimondi against the Boise Hawks with a big 15-1 win that featured a 2-run homer, 2-homer game, including a 2-run homer for Davis Druick, who had 3 extra base hits tonight. Monza had a couple big extra base hits as well, including a 2-run shot. And Jake Allgaier finally his first Oakland homer. Isai Santos with 4 hits to boot.
15-1 your final on Friday night. It was a great crowd, and they were traded to a great Ballers win tonight. It's a 63rd win this season for Oakland, and all of their success this year has come from so many different players, so many young players who have been able to blossom on their own and make themselves into team leaders, which has been so much fun to see. Like the guy that I'm sure will get picked to be interviewed today, the guy who will get his 5th win of his young professional career. The right-hander, Noah Milliken, will be grabbed for a post-game interview. Begrudgingly or not, he is going to walk over, and Angelina is with him, standing by. So we're going to send it down to the field, where Angelina now is with Noah Milliken.
Hi, I'm here with our player of the game, the milkman himself, Noah Milliken. 7 innings, 12 strikeouts, only allowed 3 hits. What was working for you on the mound?
Just filling up the zone, getting ahead of guys. My job's easy when the offense performs like that. So, yeah, just trying to go after guys.
15 runs from the offense. How much confidence does that give you as a pitcher, knowing the lineup is riding right behind you?
I mean, everything. It's everything. You can just go at guys. You know, if they hit a solo, who cares? Yeah, just makes me pitch with confidence.
I love it, and fans are dying to know, what is your go-to milk? We doing soy? We doing oat? Milk?
Milk? 2%.
Okay, 2%. Ladies and gentlemen, Noah Milliken, your milkman and your player of the game tonight. Back to you, Tyler.
Thanks, Angelina. A 2% man like myself. Thank you very much, Noah Milliken. We'll take a break. We'll come back for our postgame show on 860 AM The Answer.
One segment.
Welcome back to Ballers Baseball here on 860 AM The Answer. Tyler Peterson and Nevada Cullen wrapping things up on this Friday evening. It's yet another victory for Oakland, and they have played well on Friday nights throughout this year. And today they played extremely well to the tune of a 15-1 victory. And I've got to say, I think I like this Milliken star. I mean, you got to see him firsthand in Yuba, but boy, does this not feel like – this feels to me like his best start of the year. Let me get you his totals first. So the totals on the night, a run, 4 hits, 2 errors for the visiting Boise Hawks. It was an unearned run for this Ballers pitching staff, so a shutout in terms of earned runs. 15 runs on 19 hits, 2 errors for the Oakland offense. Milliken now 5-1. Today, 7 innings, 3 hits, no runs, no errors, or no earned runs, I should say, no walks, 12 Ks, and 1 hit by pitch. Take me through both of these games. I think.
Here's what it is.
Okay, go for it.
I think you're right that this was his best outing so far this season, especially given the offense of Boise. However, my reasoning for, which I will say is a bit invalid, my reasoning for saying his best was the 8 1/3 with just one unearned run against Yuba Sutter.
And a closer game.
And this was that was a closer game. But
Yep.
closer game, I think it's the 8 1/3, the pitching into the 9th that was just so unprecedented. And that was also his, that was part of his, July, coming out party where he was like, I'm him. And now we're just so used to it. And that's why I think tonight didn't strike me as his best outing when maybe it was.
And let me think about that inning, too. In the 9th, I believe there was a error which extended that inning, maybe from Danny Harris, so that Milliken otherwise would have been left
complete.
In, and May would have
walk, error, and then
that could have been a game-ending double play.
Yes.
Actually, if I remember correct.
Could have.
That could have ended the game there, and that would have been a 9-inning shutout.
Then it's no contest. It's that. But
Then
I
it's that.
think because he didn't complete the shutout, complete game win, as it was not a shutout.
I think I just talked myself out of it, actually.
Yeah, you're okay. Okay. I think they can be 1A and 1B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go with that. Pacheco takes the loss. He is now 0-2. 5 innings, 11 hits, 8 runs, 4 walks, and 4 Ks. Nothing much to say about Pacheco today on our end other than say he didn't have it. We have not seen him before this year. We will not see him again, most likely. And the Ballers beat up on him. Mark Lopez, 7 runs, 6 innings, and 6 earned in 2 innings. The Oakland offense today was just fantastic. 2 home runs for Davis Druick. He drove in 3. Jake Allgaier maybe had the most impressive day with 5 RBI. Almanza hit in 3. Buford was on base 4 times. Santos was on base 4 times. You really could go almost anywhere with it. The only guy that wasn't on base in some fashion or didn't get a hit was Tyler Lozano, because even Bugs and O'Hara, the 2 pinch hitters, got on base with singles.
Yeah. I mean, just a complete performance, power, hitting for contact, driving in runs. Ballers did it all tonight.
All right, we got 2 more games for you. We're going to adjust the times on them from these 6:35 games, although regularly scheduled games on the weekend. At 4:35 tomorrow and 1:05 on Sunday. Tomorrow we will see Reed Butts back on the hill, a team leading 8 wins. He'll go for another team lead with 9 wins. It'll be, I believe, his 3rd attempt at trying to get that 9th win. And he will try against this Hawk team that so far would have said 8 up lefties, but actually that's not true. Short had a nice start. It was really just the start for Del Vecchio that went south for Oakland this week. I want to thank Gage. I want to thank Chris. I want to thank Ben that all got us on the air today. I want to thank Nevada for doing all the hard work of Presto and Flow. And
Hey, you did a little today.
I did a little today. I helped out today slightly. And I want to thank all of you for tuning in as well, whether you're listening, watching, however you're taking us in, whether you put us to tape while you sleep, like trying to learn a foreign language. Do you listen to our broadcasts?
We are a foreign language.
Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. 4:30 pack time. Once again, the final score, Oakland 15, Boise 1. Enjoy the rest of your Friday evening.